at the ceiling, ask if anyone's there. You ever drown in the poison just to say you don't care? This is Project Mayhem. We break what breaks you. What breaks you? Talking don't sell slaves. And the lies they feed you. They feed you from the edge of the system to the light that we choose. Project Mayhem podcast. We got nothing to lose.
Welcome to Project Mayhem podcast, episode 13. 13 weeks in a row we've been doing it. Maybe about 14. Because there was
14.
one that we did too.
Yeah, one Skell dropped the ball.
With this episode, we got the new spot that we've been at the past couple episodes. There's been an engineer, a man behind the camera, also has a podcast of his own.
Yes.
Yeah.
So give it up for Ben.
Yeah, it's BT the God, Burn After Rolling podcast. Y'all know what it is. We in this bitch with Project Mayhem. Listen, hold on, let me switch the... hey, listen, we potting and switching at the same motherfucking time.
We're
Y'all know what it is, man.
shit.
Yeah, man. If I fuck up, don't hate me. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing, though, man? What's the vibes?
Oh, man, it was a long fucking week, bro. Long fucking week.
Listen, something I'm gonna say is like, so
What?
me and Frank been to a couple podcast studios that
Yes.
we did episodes in. Started in Patchogue, then we tried another studio. It didn't come out right. Then we came here, and right after there was just an energy, right then and there. And then after we chopped it up for about an hour and a half. I mean, everything from wrestling to Dragon Ball Z to
And
just
by the way, fuck you all. How do we do the gunshot one?
Oh, man, hold on.
I know,
Listen,
it's the next
some of
day,
those
though.
people are my friends, and this ain't not coming from me, but...
No, this is for everybody who thought I was high that episode. I was sick, threw up on myself on the way home from work, and on 102 fever, and still made it to the podcast. So fuck you.
Listen, that's that flu game shit,
And
dog.
it's always that fucking meth
that-
head from Florida
Listen,
talking shit.
That's that flu game shit,
Yep,
dog. That's that
that's
flu
it.
game shit, bro.
Yeah, but you
what
know
I mean?
what? You need haters. You know, if you
Yes,
don't
keep
have
the
haters,
algorithm up.
you're not
Fuck
doing
you.
something right. You know.
Yeah, true. I mean, I mean, you could have haters because you're making haters too,
Yes.
though. Because
This
I
is
mean,
true.
I'm not saying you guys, but I've
Right.
seen people,
Like
you know,
trolls, kind of.
trolls or just people like, bro. And the thing about this game, you know, especially people getting in the entertainment business, especially those who have never really received attention early on in life. Because like, think about it, like some people was smart and they got a lot of attention for it. Some people were athletes and they got a lot of attention for it. Some people were just popular and cool
But some
at
people
hoes,
went,
you know what I'm
did
saying?
negative stuff and got a lot of attention.
And
for
some
it.
people, did negative and got a lot of attention for it. But there's those that literally just kind of, scraped on by their whole life, were kind of just in the shadows their whole life. And then
Right.
finally, when you're in your mid-20s or 30s or whatever, you finally just getting all this attention. And it's like, and it kind of like, some people can handle it. Some people, it goes to their head.
Right.
And like, even at the local level, bro, I've watched local niggas
Really?
like, what? Local
So
niggas
what?
think that they're about to like, and listen, by all means, like, I do believe that the delusion is necessary to push forward.
Yeah, of course. I
But
get
you
that.
also have to, like, it's just like when you're like first onto anything, you're mad passionate about it. You just want to put everybody on. You want to, you got to have some control to that.
Yes, exactly.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
for me, it doesn't matter. From a young age to now, I'm always myself. Doesn't matter who the fuck I'm with, where I'm at, who I'm with. Doesn't matter. I always keep it real. I hate the fake motherfucking chameleons. The people that like to blend in on who they're with. You got the guys who are with the fucking gangsters. Now they'll yo.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna drop a drill. I'll bang out. It's like, shut the fuck up. Number one. Number two.
Bro,
it doesn't.
that's my biggest pet. That
Right?
See, that was like, and it's funny because, like, I mean, that's very equivalent. Like the dude that was a good kid in school and then got with a couple street dudes
Yes.
after the fact.
Oh,
like,
I know
what I'm saying?
somebody.
Like,
I don't wanna drop his
yeah,
name.
Yeah. Listen, nigga, we're in Long Island, bro.
Yeah.
We are like I feel like we're in the epicenter
Yes.
of
we
like
are.
good kids turned wiggers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Like I did violent shit because I had to,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
because I mean it was just part of life. Like it wasn't, what I mean. I shared a room with my little sister since I was 13 years old, an apartment in Queens. You know what I mean? Like I didn't come from much. I came from nothing. Nobody bought me anything. Nobody bought my first house. Mommy and daddy didn't do all this shit for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, they helped me whatever they could, but You know what I mean? That's why I did certain
Frankie,
things.
it reminds me of when we were in the treatment center, and there was that dude that was fronting like he'd been up north.
Oh yeah, I did
And he was
6
just,
years.
yeah, and it just came to...
Bro, dog, you're like 23. If you did 6 years, you would have been fucking
We
17
just did the
at
research, and he just like... He was never up north.
He was
You
the
know
Wes
what I mean?
Watson.
Like, just people that just...
Two things I heard, two places I know where motherfuckers fabricate a whole life prior is college and jail.
Yeah.
You be here
And
wherever you
rehab,
want.
Rehab's another one.
Bro,
Rehab's another one.
rehab's another
yeah,
one?
bro.
Okay, all right.
Everybody sold the most drugs. Everybody did the...
Had all the bitches.
Yeah, all
had
the bitches. It's like, yo, my man, if you're trying to beg a girl in rehab, it's like being this fucking trying to beg the hottest girl in the special ed class.
It's the dented can aisle.
Yeah. We got burnt pieces of paper. We got the...
Nah, hold on. Can I say something?
Yes, sorry.
All right, so like, because this is like some real down bad shit. I never thought about executing myself, but it's just like where my brain goes sometimes.
Right.
I feel like if you really down bad though, hold on, I'm gonna switch the camera for this one. This might be a gem for the homies. You know what I'm saying? For the real gooners out there. If you really down bad, I feel like if you went to like a sex addicts group,
Yeah.
I feel like you could really clean up, bro.
Oh, I'm sure you could, bro. I'm sure you could.
I feel like you could really like be out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, so quick story. I went to one of those Sex Anonymous meetings, right?
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me all about it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm so excited right now.
And there was this lady, right? And she was talking about how she was like, she was coming back from work on the train, right? And she was like, I just kept looking at this guy, and I just had an urge to suck him off, right? So she was like, before we got to Ronkonkoma, I was in the bathroom with this gentleman, and she's sharing about how she relapsed and she felt bad and whatnot. And then there was a gentleman that was in that meeting and was like, you might relapse before you leave this motherfucker.
Nah, no funny shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That like for all the damn batters, for all the niggas that ain't get pussy for like 2-3 years, that might be a little strategy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I seen too? You know what I seen? Shout out to Scam Likely, very Scam Likely. I think his Instagram is.
Okay.
He's like a content creator. He does if you're down bad videos.
Yeah.
He does like the female predators.
Really?
He'll find like the female predators and like go and like message them on like.
Really?
all
I love
different-
that. He does the flip.
Yeah, bro, that shit, bro, and like, bro, and he'll show the conversations, the back and forths, bro.
I bet that's
He's
getting-
even gone as far as to go make content
put him
pulling
on-
up to the bitch crib.
Yeah, put him on blast. Put him on
No,
Front
not
Street.
put him on blast. No, he fucks them.
Oh.
This is if you're down bad. This he does if you're down
I
bad.
thought it was like the catch a predator.
This
but
is
for
a
girls.
whole. This is a step above.
So the
milk
shorty's already that been in jail for it. That's on the registry.
Oh, okay,
So
I
he
got it,
searches
I
the
got it,
registry.
I got it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he searches the registry.
This is a step
Finds-
above MILF hunters.
Bro,
Yeah.
listen. He searches the registry, finds their Facebook, and then messages them. And then that's the magic right there.
Wow. Shout out to you, man.
It's very scam like.
I bet that shit's getting views though.
Oh, bro, I'm not gonna lie. He's like one of my favorite content creators. Like I had his shit was all over my IG. My girl used to be looking at me kind of crazy. What
Like,
the
wow,
fuck you?
what are you
why
into?
You? But I'm
What
like,
you
yo, not
into,
gonna
man?
lie. Like, listen, at a certain time of a nigga life, early 20s, I might have. There's some shit that you know what I mean. I told you my brain goes crazy places.
Now, I mean, this point from trust, I was savage back then, fucking savage. Now it's like, yo,
There's too much. Honestly,
listen, I got a chick. I'm good. Like, I mean, if to me is if you're gonna be with somebody, be with somebody. If you're not, just do you.
and I'll say this.
Keep it simple. You know what I
Also,
mean?
as we get older, like I'm not gonna lie, like I used to put so much, like, you know, as young men, you put so much effort into trying to get some cheeks.
Yeah.
Like I do not have, not even the time. I don't have the energy or the
yes.
brain. Like, bro, just to sit there and entertain. Like, think about it. You have to sit there and entertain all these conversations and keep
And
up.
then half the time you're looking
know
like,
it.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Remember little
Like,
fucking
yeah, it's like, what?
small details about these. Bitch, I don't know your birthday. The fuck, I just want to know your panty size. You know what I mean? Like, damn. What
Listen,
the fuck?
listen. For right now, it's quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
the
quality. I mean,
the quantity, and plus, like, yo, the internet. If you cheat, you're gonna get jammed up.
Oh, yeah.
These fucking phones, especially look at us on podcasts. You think fucking somebody won't blow your shit up like the World Trade?
Women are also some of the best private investigators out there.
Oh man, yo, bro, women don't. Not even that they're the best private investigators. The instincts. It's like, yo, it's almost like spider senses. The fucking.
Honestly, the best.
I think she likes you. She like.
I got the best. There's nothing anybody can get past me. I have like a fucking intuition, like a motherfucker. Doesn't matter what it is, I will pick up and know like that.
I'm not gonna lie, but I will say this with females, like it's be weird because like you'll see a girl that like you might have like, let's just say you walking with your shorty, walking through the mall. You see a joint that you might have dated in like 8th grade. Y'all don't even got no type of chemistry. Like it's so
far,
outdated.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all,
so far removed.
Y'all souls is no longer intertwined. She'll turn and be like, I think she likes you. Nigga, how do you like? Look, nigga, we just waved at each other. How the fuck did you like?
How'd you pick up on that?
We dated in 8th grade, but goddamn, nigga, like shit, bitch. Like I don't know, females just have like an intuition about them that like. Even one thing I say about girlfriends, especially girlfriends, like real girls that you really have in there like that, they're really good at telling who's a good friend and who's not too. Bro, like I'll say this, like with the podcast, my podcast specifically, there's been individuals I brought in there that my girl red flagged immediately, and I'd be like, nah, they good, they good, and she's like, man, I'm telling you,
Like clockwork.
she's never been wrong. So like now at this point, like I'll be honest, like I really like a lot of shit I will like run by her, like, yo, what you think about this? What you think about so and so? What you think about? And like, bro, I heard, like I said, because she's never missed. I got everything she says now. I'm like, this nigga gotta go then.
That's the importance of having like a good, strong woman on your side, though. You know what I mean? Because it makes a man a better man.
On God.
But I feel like I don't know. For me, I got that sense. Like I'm the one that's like, that motherfucker's bad. That one has bad intentions. That one's trying to do this. Like, oh no, he's not a friend. He's a piece of shit. Any dude, first of all, I hate these disloyal motherfuckers.
Well, dudes
if
don't.
You try to go behind your boy's back.
Well, the reality
to do anything like that, you should be shot in back of the head. Motherfucker, what happens if you really get in a jam?
Well, it's not even rest. And I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
It's not even
driving. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's not even necessarily like someone trying to like get at your shorty on the low. It just be like, so my girl just seen like backdoor energy, like where nigga like not even backdoor you for your bitch, but backdoor you for another opportunity, or like where like she'll see that they don't give a fuck about the product as much as everyone else on the team gives a fuck about the product, or they're put themselves over everything, or like they got that mentality, the I over we mentality. You know what I'm saying? So like, like I said, for her, like she always picked up on that. It's never really been too much of that on the other end with friends or people I brought in. Thank God, because that's like, not to say a fear of mine, but like I love my people so much, bro. Like even some of the people I don't work with anymore, I still got so much love for them. Like that's a whole different like boundary to cross, bro. And like I feel like that would like fuck my whole perspective of life up, because I feel like I've chosen, even if things didn't work out on the business end, I've chose pretty solid people to surround myself with.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
My thing is, I will give you the show off my back. I will do anything for you. The minute you burn me in any type of way, it's done.
I mean, and with this being like, more business than like friends. Like
business is different. But
it gets, not everyone can handle that, and not everyone can work together, and not everyone can separate the business and the friendship. Like we can curse each other out on a business. We can have a meeting, a team meeting, a business meeting, and curse each other out.
Having different ideas.
And then for me, I can curse you the fuck out and tell you a bitch ass nigga and all this in this meeting, because this is us as not friends. But then right after that meeting, just like, I don't know if we talked about it before, but just right after that meeting, we'll go right out to dinner afterward. Right. Like no, and literally, this didn't even happen.
Yeah, because the business of business is to make money.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like sometimes a lot of people don't necessarily see things the way you see them. And if you're passionate about like your baby, you know what I mean? Then it is fuck you. But then, yeah, we could go get some Subway after.
Yeah, that shit got, like I said, that shit got nothing
Separating.
to do with, you have to be able to discern the two, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate the fact that so many business relationships turn into sour friendships eventually, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it crosses that line.
Was something I come to find out is like people in any type of business, when you want to see other people win, you win.
that's a fact. I
When
agree.
you don't want to see other people win, and you think it's all you're gonna struggle in business.
That's a fact. I agree with that too, though. Okay.
You know, I mean, I've just learned that shit through years of like, I have clients all over the country with what I do, and sometimes they don't necessarily want to follow my recommendation on what to get, and mind you, I'm building these people's financial future, and a lot of times I have to tell them, hey, listen, what do you do? And then they'll be, one of them says, I'm a doctor. I was like, okay. Well, I would never come to your office and tell you how to do your job.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking to me. I've been in this business for 15 years. So don't come to my job, call me up and tell me how to do my job. So a lot of it I find in business is like allowing a professional to be a professional.
Absolutely. I mean, shit, I'm not. That's you said it all. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't really got a rebuttal for that because not even a rebuttal, but like I don't even got nothing to really support it on because, bro, like trust me, and I feel you made me feel not feel some type of way, but made me look at myself a little bit because, bro, I'll be the first motherfucker questioning everything. Like, maybe you're not doing this right, maybe you're not, but like sometimes like you don't realize what the fuck it is until you're there, and until you like understand especially when it comes down to the medical field.
Well, see, speaking of medical field, like what happened with me when I had my spinal surgery, they found a tumor. So I was doing squats. I had back pain. I was playing football in high school. I'm doing squats and all of a sudden I collapse. Think I got hurt from that. I go to the first doctor, Huntington Hospital. Boom, you got cancer.
Oh, shit.
We're going to have to move L4, L5, and fuse you, which would have left me like this, right? This is supposed to be professional, right? Start me on cancer pills, start me on the pain meds, this one, the shit, right? Another doctor. Thank God my mom and dad can push it.
You definitely need a second opinion
Now,
when it comes
the
to
second
things like
opinion,
that.
same shit. I think it was the third or fourth opinion. The guy was like, no. Did another biopsy, ran out, found out it looks cancerous, it's not cancerous. And then basically did a whole different surgery, saved both this, took bone from my hip, and then. But if I would have went with the first three motherfuckers were gonna put me on cancer and remove it and put me basically handicapped.
Also, within that, right, there's like, like me and you spoke about when it came to like attorneys. There's a good lawyer and then there's a great lawyer.
Right
So it's like the same thing with everything, right?
Yeah.
There's like there's a good doctor and then there's a great doctor. And on the way to being great, you got to be good.
That's it. Then you got the doctors that just accept all the kickbacks and bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Because, bro, I'm not gonna speak too much on it, but like I work in that field, like in the medical field, on my end. Like I've seen like situations where like a doctor's prescribing someone a med, and like it's not like necessary.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
right.
It was like there was nothing that occurred or nothing that would happen to make this said person need meds. Need this med.
That was the big thing with like the opiate epidemic early on. A lot of people were prescribing these, Percocet or Oxycontin to people that didn't necessarily need them.
My first doctor, as a 17-year-old kid, gave me 240 perk 10s.
That's insane.
And then jumped me to the next month to 2 months to 80 80s and 120 Roxys. This is back in 2005. How
Right.
you gonna do that to an
The
18-year-old kid?
kickbacks. Again,
Yes,
it came to kickbacks.
they were getting paid per milligram.
Right.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's spooky, bro.
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie. See, I was blessed enough to have my surgery post that era, my first major surgery. I feel bad for my girl because like, yo, bro, they even with her, like, they do not fuck around with the controlled substances, bro.
Now it's a whole different ballgame.
But like even with me, like they gave me my little perks and they gave me motherfucking Tylenol.
Yeah.
And that was it. You know what I mean? Like even going, like I worked in a hospital too for a little bit. And like we're a little bit of older people, we're used to going in the fucking hospital and just getting pumped with drugs. Bro, it's crazy because you could tell who used to use because the way they act when they come in there and the things that they expect, you know what I'm saying? Like, because motherfuckers be in that bitch ready to tear that motherfucking hospital up.
Yep.
Bro, listen, these niggas be, yo, I need my,
I need
nurse.
my this, I need my that. Boom,
Nurse
boom.
will come in, you just gotta push 20 minutes ago what you
Yeah.
talk about. Then they can relax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, they pressing me. Motherfucker, I'm the transport guy. The fuck, I don't know. Nigga. Do I look like a nigga? You see my badge. My badge does not say nurse nor doctor.
Yeah, I do not have access to that cart that you are fiending to break into, you sick motherfucker.
Yeah, some people got wild drug-seeking behavior when it comes to shit like that. You know, yo, I've heard. Have you heard of stories of people that like might be dope sick or whatever?
Yeah.
Right? And they'll like intentionally like break a finger.
I got a
or
better
break
one.
wrist
I know
to
a kid
try
that
to get
shot
some-
himself in the fucking foot.
What?
Yeah, shot himself in the foot. Boom! With a 9mm just to get pain meds. I was like,
That's actually like,
Bro, it's
that
like-
is diabolical.
yeah, bro, shot himself
That-
in the foot. You stupid motherfucker.
Is he good now? It's like,
Cheddar Bob.
I don't know. Probably he's probably not. Another scowl.
Cheddar Bob.
Another scowl. I would love to knock his teeth
the
out.
cheddar bob for the fucking perks.
Bro, he was like just boom right to the toe. I was like, what the fuck? That's your brilliant idea. I said, let's go rob a drug dealer. You want to go shoot yourself in the foot?
I can't, bro. Nigga, what the fuck?
Swear, that's a true story. True story.
sorry. Yo,
You know
bro.
who you are if you listen. You
I'm
dumb
laughing at. I'm
motherfucker.
fully laughing at him too. I'm not even like feeling bad. This
No,
is
I know,
fucking
bro. I
hilarious.
was like, bro, there's so many other ways around this. Like, get help.
You could
go to
bro,
rehab.
Honestly, bro, no. The first
And he
thing you
fucked his
said,
foot up.
you could just rob someone at
Yeah.
that point. Fuck it. Like, I mean,
Listen,
if you're gonna
that's
put
why
yourself
I
at
never
risk,
did,
nigga.
I never did that. Like, it was like, I'd rather stick you up and then. And like, listen, I never robbed anybody that worked a 9 to 5. If you were in this little drug game circle, it's all fair, war, and love. Like, we're gonna get at each other. But if you're a regular person, civilian,
Bro, I know
I'm leaving
someone.
you alone.
I know someone. I'm not gonna say names either, but I know someone who got robbed and called the police afterwards and got locked up. Yo, this nigga.
he probably playing that
They
shit.
robbed my pack.
Bro, nigga got robbed. Nigga got robbed and called the police. Like, bro, I'm just like, nigga,
Where they do that at?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, nigga, what? I
That's
was like, all right, bro.
crazy.
Well, see, what I learned was don't ever touch. So what was told to us was touch the product. Don't touch a watch, a TV, a PS5, because they will call the cops. I seen the hardest motherfuckers say, get robbed. You know, we did a home invasion, did that, and somebody took like a couple of jewelry, blah, 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 and then they called. Not about the product, saying
Right.
they robbed me for,
Right.
you know, X, Y, and Z.
And
So
now your ass on
the
line.
biggest gangsters, the biggest tough guys. So if you just take straight product, there's not you can't really do nothing.
You can't do a damn
Can't.
thing.
There's no. But if you take one item, doesn't matter if it's a fucking sock, anything. Now they can jam you up.
It's on
Which I've
robbery.
seen these.
It's a rob one.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking crazy.
Back to what you said. Like I remember being in prison, you know, and this guy was talking about how he was like a big kingpin, you know, had a Maserati and all this shit. Mind you, motherfucker did not pay his surcharges. And up north, I just got there. He's asking me for a rollie, and it's just crazy that like people in prison could be whoever they want. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's the worst.
And, I mean, I think your true
Homeboy's
value in
asking you
life.
for coffee, but you're down the
Right.
streets. He was flipping, making $100,000 on a week.
You're true.
But homeboy, you're begging me for a fucking scoop of coffee. Come on.
Your true value, I think, is in life is just being yourself and finding out who yourself is, you know, and that's fluid. It changes.
Yeah, of course.
Y'all got any good like prison stories? Because I'm not gonna lie, like I never really, bro. I'm actually like a good kid. Like I got one little situation where I got locked up, but it was like I was out. You know what I mean? It was good. It was like whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like, yo, y'all got anything? Y'all got any good little stories?
Man,
I mean, the craziest shit I could think off the top of my head was when I was going to Willard, and it's like a 97-day program up north, right? So you could get like a 2 to 4, but you could get a 2 to 4 with Willard. So instead of doing that stretch of time, you do like a 97-day drug program, right?
Shock? That's shock,
So,
right?
so shock is 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
shock
it's the
6.
same basis, push-ups, all that shit. But instead of 6 months, it's 97 days.
Okay.
Right? So I was up there, and I was probably actually one of the last group to go through Willard prior to Governor Kathy Hochul shutting it down. Right? And she shut down downstate and a couple other prisons that year in 2021. But a 97-day program, you're going home in 97 days. Keep this in the back of your mind. Maybe probably like 4 or 5 days in, right? You go to a reception dorm, and then after a week there, you go to a regular dorm, and then that's your house for the rest of the time there. And it's nothing like it's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen like where CK Post is, but it kind of
CW posting, man?
No,
No,
CK
CK
Post.
Post. Yeah.
It's like Pilgrim State.
Pilgrim State.
Ah,
So,
okay,
so,
okay,
so
okay.
like
It's a real
those
shit
type buildings.
Yeah,
That's
we take
kind of
us
what
from
it
jail
looked
and
like.
put us there.
It looked nothing like you would think a prison would look like because
Yeah.
it was minimum security.
Okay.
Right, but you know, I'm in there, you know, about a week, and I'm going to. We would like you could smoke cigarettes up north, but like after lights out, you gotta wait until the morning. So like the place to go would be the showers. You would go to the shower and smoke a cigarette and see who want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
So I'm going in the shower. I'm walking in the shower, and there's like a shower, and then there's the back shower. The back shower is where everybody would go to smoke. So I'm walking, and then maybe it's like 2:30 in the morning, and there was this dude from Suffolk County, Spanish dude, and I'm walking, and I see in the peripheral that he's on his knees sucking somebody's dick.
Oh,
Right.
my God.
I keep it pushing. Smoke my
You
cigarette.
kept it. I don't even. Oh my God! I'm about to be like, oh my.
Nah, you can't do that.
So I kept it pushing. I smoked my cigarette. I go back. This was dude. I was kind of like, you know, we were cool because we came from county and now we're up there. So next day goes by and we're like doing push-ups and shit like that. And now we're walking to Chow and he wants to talk to me and he's like, yo, we gonna talk about what you seen last night? I was like, hell no, dog. I said, matter of fact, why don't you stay the fuck away from me for the rest of these 90 days? And that was the crap. I was like, in 90 days? Dog, you're going home in 3 months. You know what I mean? Like,
He was
it's
a
not like,
fanook from start. That's
it's
it.
not like you're, it's not like you.
We locked in. We not.
You're
yeah.
not doing football numbers, dog. You're
I
going
mean,
home in a couple months.
I heard this story when I first came up top, and I thank God I did not hear it because I heard the screams like fuck people up for like hard dudes fuck them up. So there was this, I don't know, this young kid. Something happened with him, and these dudes got him at night.
Mm-hmm.
This is so bad. They ripped his asshole.
Oh God.
I mean, like ripped it sideways.
What?
And then raped him, and then blew inside of him and gave him whatever AIDS or Hep C.
Oh my God.
So there's
And like I heard the screams.
That's crazy.
Literally, were people giving people
That's
nightmares.
crazy.
Yeah.
So there's a gentleman notorious. He's dead now, but he was from Hempstead, and he's notorious. I named notorious up north. His name was Z Black, right? And he was part of this gang up there called the Booty Bandits.
Oh, booty bandits.
So what he would do,
Fucking
this
booty
was his thing.
bandits.
He would like knock somebody out,
Yep.
and then suck their dick.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like you could look him up, Z Black.
Nigga,
man.
get that nigga the electric.
And then he's a big brolic motherfucker, right? And then he started dating another dude up there that they would call Beyonce. And this guy,
Stop. Stop.
I swear to God, this is all real shit. And you could look.
That's he on set.
Yeah.
But see, you know, I don't know if you've seen. I always seen. This is how I know when I watch Prison Channels is bullshit because when I know I was locked up, I never seen motherfuckers like Wes Watson, who's a perfect example, with that rah shit in the yard. Because anybody who did that rah barking and yelling at motherfuckers,
You're getting razor
first off, you're getting and listen, if somebody big is not gonna knock you out, they're gonna send 4 or 5 dudes and they're gonna lullaby you, which you know what that means. They're gonna rock you, yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah,
Let's go,
fuck,
come on,
yeah.
guys, let's go chill. And then they're gonna fucking light you up like the 4th of July.
Damn.
So that's the one. This is what I learned up top. This is what really will get you jammed up. Stay away from drugs.
Gambling,
You're
gays.
getting depth. A little piece of smidge of heroin like that's $100.
Drugs, gambling, gays,
Yeah.
and gangs.
And gangs. That's the thing. If you stay clear of that, I
You'll
mean,
be
you
out.
could always get in some shit, but if you just respect, it's about respect. You
Also-
bump somebody, excuse me.
also-
you don't reach over like
Somebody leave a chocolate on your bed. Don't
my
eat
girl
that
said, why are you
motherfucker.
pee sitting down?
Throw
Like,
that chocolate onto the catwalk.
Yes. And
Real
also,
quick.
like pee sitting down. You piss sitting down because of splash radius. You're not gonna piss, because your fucking bed's right there. Your homeboy's bed's right there. So you pee sitting down. And the courtesy flush.
Well, there
To
was
this day, I
just-
still hit the
Speaking
courtesy
of
flush.
just, there was just this thing in Suffolk County. There was a big class action lawsuit against Suffolk County Jail, and they happened to win. It was an $18 million lawsuit, and like anybody that was locked up between like 2000, I think 13 and 25.
Oh yeah, I was talking about that on a few
Yeah.
podcasts
Yeah,
ago.
and I mean, I now payments are going. I should get my check soon, but like it started with like maybe 100,000 people. And then there was like certain things a lot of people had to do to follow up and get the exact dates you were locked up, and a lot of people didn't do it. So it started with 100,000. Now at the end of the class action, everything's settled and whatnot. There's like 5,000 people.
That's fire.
They just
I think
weeded
the
a lot of
worst
people
time.
out.
I don't know if I spoke on when we got to the studio, the old studio. The worst 7 days of my life is when I got into a fight with a CO. And he threw me in the, when you walk in reception, you have like, you're on lockdown 72, 23 and 1. Locked me in a cell 7 days, no shower. The sink and toilet were filled to the top with piss, shit, and
Oh, yeah,
throw.
you told me about that.
And
then you got the.
I got MRSA
Yeah.
and almost died. I still have the hole in my leg.
Yeah, you should have sued.
I should have sued.
I know somebody that they had black mold. He was up top. They had black mold, and he ended up like getting out like completely. They completely exonerated the rest. He was supposed to do some decent amount of time, and they exonerated him completely.
Well, they haven't. They released me. They knew it was so fucked up. They released me. I remember being at home and somebody came to my house and was like, "Yo, you have 105 fever." Like, dude, if I wouldn't go to the hospital, the doctor's like, "You were dead."
There's so much.
They almost had to amputate my leg.
Bro,
There's so much screwed up things that go on the other side that like doesn't really translate to the public.
Yeah, it's like we have one of the worst prison systems in the first world countries.
Bro, so my boy was like he was a football running back. He was a pretty big dude, like not like huge, but let's just say
solid,
200 pounds maybe.
Yeah.
Bro, he came home. He came home after getting sick, bro. He was like 130 pounds. He was
bro.
He was frail, bro. It was like insane to see him. Like when he came back home, I was like, what the fuck? Like shit. You know what I mean? And then like he ended up like beating his health problems and getting better and everything.
Right.
But bro, like that shit's insane. I was like, what? Like
Because usually it's the opposite. You come home
come
bigger.
on, brolic as fuck. Yeah.
That's all you have to do is work out.
Yeah, so y'all wasn't like pressured or anything. Like y'all never felt like y'all needed to like associate with anyone.
Okay,
like,
so the only time I got locked up in Cali for a short stint. So now,
See, that's different over
now
there.
this is a crash course. So I get there, and the institution's like, "What do you identify? Like, what's your race?" I'm like, white.
that's what they're asking you, like in
Because-
the intake.
Intake.
What
because
house are you gonna put
yeah,
in?
because if you say black, they're gonna put you with the blacks. If you say Spanish, they're gonna put you in Spanish. Like, so when you get there, you program. Like, a bunch of white dudes came over, the wood pile, they call it, woodpeckers, and they gave me a care package. They give you a care package, and they're like, all right, whatever, blah, 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 6 o'clock, the program, come set up, and like, you gotta like raise your hand. I wasn't there long enough to get into the real politics, but like, they don't give a shit if you're there, a 50-year-old man with a DWI. You better either participate or they're gonna smash you out. Like it's not like New York or like on the East Coast where you can just do your own thing.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
You have to be
like,
part of it.
As far as prison systems
Yes.
go, New York is probably one of the better ones.
Yes, like you have to in Cali. You have to be.
There's just race wars.
Yeah,
it's just what
that's
it is.
And now say your race. Now they told it like don't go over here, don't associate with this. Like it's whites and Serenos and blacks and Norteños. That's the breakdown of like who could really mess, and even that's like gray areas. So like they, like you can't like. So say like, okay, so basically this is what happens. Say I beef with some black dude, right? The people that are gonna smash me out are my own people.
Why?
Because if me and him go at it, that turns into a race war. We all get locked down.
Oh.
So now their people go to their people and be like, yo, he disrespect, whatever they fit politic, and then they're going to come, my own people come smash me out. That's how it works.
Okay.
So y'all, who's going to do you dirty? Your own people. It's so fucked up.
So you had to associate with the Peckerwoods?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you're
shit.
white.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
shit.
So,
That's
like-
why you got the baldy?
There's some other
He
stuff.
do look like the type.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yo, you got the tats, you got the baldy, yeah. You
There's one
American
thing.
History
if
X in
if
it,
you
nigga.
know what it is, you know what it is. You know what I'm talking about.
I
right?
fucking with you. What about you? You I know you you didn't get West Coast, but
Yeah, I don't know.
you ain't never had to like associate with no one or nothing like that? Like no, you ever get
Yo, listen, I thought when I was going to prison, you don't know what it's like, so you try to like base it upon movies.
Yes.
You think maybe it's gonna be like Oz.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
Oh, God.
like that.
Thank God it was like Oz.
Nothing like that.
it was like
Like
Oz?
mostly what it is like it just stick to yourself and do your time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it is. Again, what they tell you is like stay away from gangs, gambling, drugs, and gay people.
Yep.
You stay away from that shit. And you do your time. You're good.
But the worst is drug habit.
You know, but
there, man.
also have like manners. You know, like there's certain things that you learn, like before when you're eating, right, and you're gonna get up. You knock on the table before you get up to let everybody else know that you're getting up.
Yeah.
Don't reach over.
Don't reach
food.
over. That's a big no. And what I was like, when you're walking down the tier, don't look
Because
at
somebody's
people's
cell.
cell.
That's their house.
Because that, and if say his homeboy's hiding something like dope or whatever, and you may not even notice, but he thinks you notice. When those doors pop the next day, he's gonna come get you.
He's on your ass. Yeah.
So
yeah.
that-
That was another thing. When those doors pop, be up and ready. Put your boots
But
on.
a lot of the stuff that we're telling you is something that you learn. It's not like something that you screw up and look at somebody's cell.
Yes.
You learn it prior to.
Yeah.
I mean,
could
sometimes
just-
you have old heads that will be like, "Yo, cuz, yo, yeah," but some
Break you
cool
down.
dudes that
Yeah.
I remember.
Especially if so as far as prison goes, like Long Island, right? Suffolk County specifically is the furthest county away from all those prisons.
yeah.
So like you could kind of know who's from Suffolk County on visiting day because they're walking the yard, you know, and there's like like Long Island people tend to look out for other Long Island people when you're up there. You know what I mean? So somebody will pull you to the side.
And you know what else I noticed? Like I always went in there as a big jack dude, and like I just don't give a fuck. That's how I carry myself. But they do prey upon the weak. Like I seen them just basically extort. Like how many people you see get extorted? They'll go up to you, be like, "Yo, homeboy's gonna fuck you up, blah blah blah. I got your back though." Find out him and him are best friends. And they're-
Something prison taught me though was like it's not always the strongest person that leaves the room; it's the
Smartest.
Smartest. Yep,
Yes, because listen, you can never outbeat everybody, and if you can outbeat, they will come back tenfold, or somebody will stab you, and then you're not looking. Like it's not, you know what I mean? And you know who the real tough guy is not the guy who starts shit in the mess hall in front of the COs.
Right,
The
that's
guy
a
who
movie
bangs-
maker.
The guy who bangs out says, "Get in the cell and let's do it."
But something else I could tell you is like I've never had such big belly laughs that I had when I was locked up.
Oh,
and
yeah,
rehab
bro.
too. Rehab, we had some fucking fun
yeah.
times. So.
I'm not gonna lie, like this is gonna be fucked up to say, but like sometimes when I listen to like homies talk about like jail stories, that should be sounding like a summer camp, nigga.
It's
that
like
that be sounding
so like essentially it's like summer school that you're locked in with all the bad kids from all the towns.
Yes, but it also depends. What like my first set of charges were violent, and I had gang charges because of whatever. It wasn't because I was part of a gang. It was gang violence. So like I got categorized very. Yeah, I mean I was
Category 1.
Yeah, so like, and then I got deemed a flight really. So like, you
God
get put
damn,
with
nigga,
like
that's
they
a lot
looked
of
at my
water.
couple. They looked at my couple of years like it was a joke, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
like
'cause
if
they
you
got
ain't doing
football.
10 or better, they look at you like
You
a,
too
like a
short
skid
for
bait.
you too short for conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
But hold on.
Yeah.
Bring that up again.
Yo, bro,
Look
listen.
at this water jug, yo.
Holy
Listen,
shit.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You ever fuel a 18-wheeler?
Yeah.
This is it requires a lot of fuel, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I consider myself an 18-wheeler, bro.
Mac trucking
Now,
this
hold on.
bitch.
I want to switch a little bit. So, fuck. I was gonna talk about WrestleMania's already over.
Well, hold on.
I wanted to
I
get
mean,
the rest of it
we
a
got
little bit.
a couple things. I mean, I'm looking forward to Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
I
me
mean,
too. I mean, when did they put like a date on it?
Yes.
So
yeah,
I
is there a
think
date?
so. The Beerus one comes out in fall.
Yeah, but what
And-
is the?
and
Is
it's-
it just redoing
it's just
it?
redoing
I don't
it.
want. I'm so. I don't.
Yeah,
give a
fuck
shit.
that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck
that
that
shit
shit.
is
Just
stupid.
keep it
There's the
going to
other
the
one
moral arc.
with Moro.
Moral arc is
So-
that's when you get all. No, you don't.
That's
get
what
all-
I'm waiting
yes.
for.
Moral arc is cool because Moro's a magic-based enemy who's been around for like a million years.
Well, they locked him up, like Beerus and them, like they all locked him up, and then he got free. So it's gonna be called.
It's basically like a Boo 2 almost. Like this is like a strong.
So
like
it's
a,
Boo's
it's
part
gonna
of
be
the arc.
it's
Boo's
gonna
a
be
big part of
called
the arc.
Dragon Ball Super: The Galactic Patrol.
Yes.
where he broke free and they're trying to find him.
did y'all ever play like Xenoverse?
Yeah, of course, bro. of
So
course.
Xenoverse. Well, I feel like we talked about
Yeah,
it.
we talked about it.
Xenoverse is the first people I think that like introduced the Galactic Patrol.
Yes,
If I'm not,
yes.
it's either between that or Dragon Ball Online, like where that like.
I think it was because they
idea
have
came
that.
from.
They have that kind of same setup in Xenoverse. Like
Yeah.
you know, when you're running around that whole like little thing.
So is it like because I know y'all
Okay.
read the manga? Is it like more? Is it kind of like Xenoverse?
No. So Galactic Patrol is very. It's so there's one person in Galactic Patrol you find out is a very important part of the Dragon Ball universe lore. Like there's there's one person in there that's not. Fuck, I don't want to give it away, but
I like the Galactic Patrol.
Well, I can
you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm
I can
talking
tell
about?
you that there's. So you remember
Somebody's tied the Whis. I'll leave it like that.
Is the Galactic Patrol basically the Jedis of the Dragon Ball Z multiverse?
No, one person is. One person of the whole Galactic Patrol is like that. The rest of them are just retards with guns. They're like idiots.
All right, fine. Let me rephrase it. Are they like the stormtroopers, more or less of the?
Yeah, they're just goofballs, really.
Okay.
They just like it's just I can't. One person. One person is. One
So
person is like that could hang with Goku.
Wasn't there a Galactic Patrolman though from the Beast Gohan movie? Wasn't
Yes. He
That's
comes
Jacko,
a friend.
right?
Yeah, Jacko.
Yeah.
Jacko's
Yes,
like the
he's
friend,
in it.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so Jacko's in the arc,
Yeah.
and he has
So
like
he's part of
his
that
role
patrol.
expands.
He's part of that patrol.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's one person in the patrol that ties into the bigger Dragon Ball lore, which
Okay.
really is cool. I didn't know this could happen.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, man. Like the fact that Akira Toriyama, I mean, I know they're gonna continue it, and they have other things in store and shit. But like, man, that hurts so bad because it's like, and granted, I was a GT fan because I know that was the first like project they did without Akira Toriyama.
Yes.
So I know they kind of can hold their weight some form. I just hope they don't fuck it up. Like they kind of like, listen, they fucked Star Wars up bad.
Oh, bro,
They
Star
fucking-
Wars
Star
broke
Wars,
my
like-
heart so many times.
Bro, that last three, that final three trilogy was.
I heard what's it called? Wasn't even that good. The stupid the Mandalorian was just like it was
Oh,
like
Nah, Mandalorian
With
is.
Grogu.
you see it?
I didn't see the movie. I saw the Mandalorian.
No,
Yo,
no,
I ain't gonna lie,
the movie
bro.
was just like
Shout out to that Grogu shake at motherfucking Burger King.
Or the
Did I tell you to get that shit? I told you to get
Nah,
the
but-
cheese balls are pretty
Yo,
good too.
yeah, the ranch joints.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
them
like
shits is
that.
kind
I
of
like that.
stupid.
It's
Yeah, I'm not
fire.
gonna lie. I got that little
But
bounty
like,
bundle.
you know what? Like even Ahsoka,
Got the cups, too.
Like Ahsoka, you could do so much cool. There's so much lore you could do, and they just keep dropping the ball.
Bro, I just want a Mace Windu. I want a Mace Windu.
They should do. This is what I think they should do. They should bring back Anakin, Mace Windu, and fill in. You know how the cartoon. They filled in like the Clone Wars,
Yeah.
and all in between that, where you see Anakin become like a general and you Mace and all them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they should do live action.
Yes,
And then-
I don't know if they can afford that or.
No, they're not gonna be able for it. But they're bringing.
Well, they can afford it, but I don't know if-
Anakin's back. Like, look what they did with Obi-Wan.
But
Like,
yo, bro,
you-
at this point, Hayden Christensen's probably like 40.
No, he looks young. When he was on Ahsoka, he looks like how
Oh
he
yeah,
looks.
well, they did that regenerate.
Yeah,
Same
dude,
thing they did with like Robert De Niro.
But dude,
in one of those movies where they
he
make him
actually
look
the
younger.
guy, he actually still looks young.
Yeah, he did.
So
yeah.
like you really don't have to age regress him a lot. So he actually like in Ahsoka, you're like, oh shit, wow, this is what Anakin looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Like just to see him as not like a whiny little bitch like they did in the movies, like as like a general, like a leader.
What I want
like,
to
tearing
see,
shit up.
I want to see Padawan Mace Windu with like a high top fade.
So
or
they're
some
supposed
shit.
to bring back Mace
Yeah, I mean,
Windu.
some, like I want him to have like a shaft do or some
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
Well,
that.
they're
you know what
supposed.
I'm
I
saying?
heard they were gonna bring him back though. Mace Windu.
He wanted to. They
he
shut
had-
it down. They shut it down.
Technically, he had a small role in the last movie. When they said all the fucking
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
That shit was just,
They just
bro.
they just had him talk.
Like, bro, I'm gonna
they
be
should have brought
honest.
them all back.
Like-
All the.
Like that last trilogy, like, and this is the thing, like, because they did so good with like, they did so good with like the Mandalorian. They did so
Yes.
good with like some of the shit that they had.
Ahsoka was good.
Ahsoka was good.
Ahsoka was
Like,
good.
the
Even though
Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan was good.
Obi-Wan was good. Yeah, like facts.
Obi-Wan with Reva, like how, like well, when do you get
Hey.
hit with a lightsaber and survive?
Hey, listen, you know what I like too? I like that.
How they brought Darth Maul back too.
Nah, what's the joint? What's the joint from back? The one
Which
they
one?
did. Not the Skeleton Crew. 'Cause I did like that too. That's the kids one.
Yeah,
But
that was dope.
the one with the
Cartoon?
clan of lesbians. No, the
Oh,
little lesbian
the-
clan.
the witch,
That shit.
the,
The little
The
lesbian
witches,
witches.
So they're
I
like
fuck
the
with
Darth
little
Maul, from
studs.
the Darth Maul.
So
Fucking,
they're like
Yeah.
a different part of the
Darth Maul clan. It's
No,
the
no,
male
no, no,
male race.
no, that's his mom. That's his mom.
Okay.
His mom is, but they're like a different part of not the force of wow. What am I?
I forget what the Kashyyyk. Not Kashyyyk. Wow.
It's like
Shit.
they have they're not the dark side. They're like their own version, like a branch version. They're almost like magic users,
Yeah,
like a Doctor Strange type.
type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like that.
No, it's
You know
cool
what was weird to me? It was weird to. All right, listen. I get it. Like, you know,
Star Wars
sometimes
Legends.
in movies and stuff, you know, I feel like sometimes they do force like the gay agenda and maybe the black agenda. You know what I'm saying? Not, or just
and
to, just to
a
put
lot of trans shit too.
Yeah, and you know what I mean. They like to push these agendas, but I feel like it wasn't like it was insinuated in that series I'm talking about. It was
Right. I
insinuated.
think it was Star Wars Legends. Was it that?
No,
Or
I
the
forget
cartoon.
No. It was live
part,
action.
No, that was part of Obi-Wan with the Reba thing.
No, it was
No, Reba. That was where Reba came from. I think that's where they came. That's where
Oh,
they
it was.
Reba.
Yeah.
Remember they burned down the thing?
Mm-hmm.
It was her and her. Oh no, it was the other
Mother
one.
Talzin.
Mother Talzin. No, it wasn't. What was the two? It was like no, it was the other show. It was the twin. Remember the twins?
I'm about to just look it up. Fuck
No,
it.
I know what you're talking about. So remember the girl that they were hunting? One was a Jedi and one was evil. Or like I know what you're talking about now. It was such a bad show.
Fuck. No, it
The rest of the
wasn't.
show sucked.
Shit, bro. I really don't remember what the fuck
No,
it's
okay,
called.
so remember it was two sisters, one that they
The
thought,
Witches
remember
of
the Jedi?
Brendock.
No. The show was they were chasing
The
after this girl.
Acolyte.
Acolyte, yes.
Yes, the Acolyte. Yes.
Acolyte, yes. That's
So
what it
you know
was.
what's funny to me? Because like,
You know what I googled?
listen, sometimes
Lesbian clan and stuff.
me too. So
Dun, dun, dun.
so the one thing like I get in entertainment at times is like where like gay agendas pushed or like they put like a character, you know, you can tell they intentionally put this character that's a black person just because they're a black person and they just wanted to have a black person named character.
Right.
I feel like this was a very tasteful version of what, you know, what people hated. And I feel like it got so much flack for being whatever, just because it had like because it insinuated that this was a lesbian witch clan and it had a black girl as like the I feel like it was just very unnecessary. I don't know, man. I you know, and I know I can tell when it's forced and I can tell when it's like, when it was like tasteful.
You know what the problem
and
was?
I liked the Acolyte a lot.
It wasn't that. They weren't, like, there was such cool lore they didn't dive into.
I
That's
mean,
what the problem
it was fucking one season, like 6 episodes, 8 episodes.
Yeah, but they
You know
made
what I
it
mean?
more about the girl and the twin. Like, they didn't they could have made it so much more cooler and went to that whole clan thing. They didn't really touch into it. They just showed you the flashbacks.
What I thought they were gonna do on Acolyte, I thought it was gonna be more of a like the game Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, they'll never do
I
that.
thought,
wish
like,
it
that
would do
shit
that.
would
That
be-
dope. That is the dopest fucking game. That, and let me ask you about Star Killer. I wish they have the
dog.
actor, bro.
Yes.
Yo, him. Just they could do a 3-part movie with him.
Literally do the
Star
Force
Killer
Unleashed.
is so dope, and then have him come back when he dies, and he's going, and then that's when you could bring, and then you can see him and Vader, and then just, bro, the chaos and how strong he is, and then, like that storyline is just so dope. And they have the actor, the guy's still young.
Do you guys fuck with Star Trek at all?
Not a Trekkie.
I used to watch it back in the day.
So I'm not. I don't
Like
know.
the old one with Captain Picard,
Oh yeah, shout
Professor
out
X. Shout out.
Shout out.
Now
to
let me.
Patrick
You,
Stewart.
I don't know if you're a Marvel guy. What do you think about Doomsday? You into that?
Well,
I
hold
didn't-
on.
I'm not too-
No, there's also like Spider Noir that just came out with Nicolas
I
Cage.
just
check that out.
all right. So I watched like halfway through the first episode.
Black and white or color.
I'm like, bro, it's 2026, bro. Like, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. Like,
I don't know what he was
Now-
thinking.
You keep the
doing.
art shit for the fucking weirdos. Nigga.
I don't know what he was
that
thinking
shit.
about doing that.
You watched the first episode of Rick and Morty, season 8?
No, not yet.
Oh, bro!
Yeah,
It was
me too.
fucking dope. It was
I'm probably
dope.
gonna watch that when I get home.
Yeah, we're
It
gonna
was
talk.
dope.
We're gonna be talking
I
about that
watched it
next
three
week.
times already. Now let me ask you guys, watch The Boys at all?
Oh, well, yeah.
Bro, what did you think about the season finale? Because I'm very pissed.
I feel like y'all talked about that last week.
No, because nobody really watched it.
All right,
You
so I watched
so
it.
You're the only one who watched it.
I seen it. It was fulfilling, obviously, because Homelander died. Sorry if did you watch it?
No, I'm aware.
Okay, so it was fulfilling to see Homelander die, but at the same time, like, all right, I just didn't like the fact that they just couldn't let Butcher just get his. Like,
And the way they
just-
killed Butcher, like he didn't go out, like, you know, like, so like what they showed in the promo art was Homelander fighting the military, Homelander destroying countries, and like they were supposed to have like all them, like, and I heard Huey was supposed to get power. They were also Homelander was gonna have a whole team of soups at the White House, and then Butcher and all them were gonna battle them.
One
It was
thing,
supposed to be a
one
massive
thing I
battle.
will say about that
Which they didn't
show
do.
is that was a great depiction on what superheroes would really be like if they were real in the world.
Like,
Yeah, that see with the boys. I mean, and I by all means did not read the manga at all, the graphic novel.
I read the comics,
So
I know. Both.
I feel like The Boys was like the original, maybe season 1 may have been like more derivative of the comics. And
nah,
then
I'm telling you, it wasn't.
it wasn't
Nah,
even. No?
the whole show wasn't.
Okay,
It was
so
way different.
I feel like they used the concept of the boys.
Yes, they used the concept.
And then they just used real life as inspiration because
Yes, they did.
think about it, every new issue and trend and this that, and the third
With the
was
whole
thrown into
president thing, yeah.
Was
every single
included.
season. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Invincible though. I love
You
Invincible.
know, it's a
is
great
fire.
show if you love it. The guy who played Homelander. There's a show. It came out years ago called Banshee. Amazing show.
What's it
Banshee,
about?
It's on Cinemax. It's basically Anthony Starr, I think is his name. He does 15 years in prison. He was like one of the best. He did work in the military. He was like a jewelry heist. Him and this other chick. They worked for the Russian mob. And they're him and like the guy's daughter was trying to get away, and then he ended up leaving, gave her the stones. He got arrested, obviously, because the dad found out that they were going to leave together. Anyway, he goes to a small town. It's like an Amish town, which is, it's so anyway, he's in a short story for, he's in a bar. There's a sheriff that walks in. He found out that homegirl got remarried, so he's all drinking at the bar, like, all right, let me get the fuck out of here. She says she lost the diamonds, so he thought he was coming out to millions of dollars after doing 15 years for her. So these Amish guys, there's like an Amish gang up there that runs drugs and all this stuff.
Fire.
It's cool, bro. It's so dope. And
It's horse and carriage.
bro, but it's so how they do it's so official. And there's a sheriff in there, and Andy is like a badass. This guy's military trained, like
So
special ops.
Homelander is the main character.
Yeah, he's the main character.
Gotcha.
And he's telling, so these guys come in, and then the new sheriff walks in. Nobody knows. He never went to the police station yet. He stopped at this bar. And he's trying, and Anthony starts like, yo, just diffusing the situation, because he knows it's about to happen. Homeboy's about to get lit up by these guys. So anyway, he stops it. The sheriff gets shot and killed. So now he kills the other two guys, and then the guy from the bar is like, what are you going to do? And he's like, nobody met the sheriff yet. So he has a guy that hacks. He becomes a sheriff.
I think I heard about this
Bro,
shit. Yeah.
this show is fire. Banshee, it was on Cinemax. I have it on my at Prime. Bro, the best show. They kill characters. Like, it's one of those shows where it's like, you know, Stranger Things didn't, like, oh, boys, they didn't kill everybody.
Like The Walking Dead, you mean?
Yeah, like there's nobody off
Walking
limits.
Dead was
There's
done. Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
off
Walking Dead
limits.
was-
You ever watched the show called The Blacklist?
No, what is that?
No.
Oh my God, you guys got to watch that.
What is it on? What's it
it
about?
about? Yeah.
It was on Fox, and it was on for years. And it's the guy that played Ultron in.
Oh, okay. No, Avengers.
So
Yeah.
he's the guy that he plays a character named Raymond Reddington, right? Which is number
Jeez,
one.
blowing up like the World Trade, cuz.
Number
shit lit.
one.
Yeah.
Number one. He's number one on the FBI list, right? Most wanted list,
Mm-hmm.
and he ends up turning himself in, right? And ends up brokering a deal with the FBI to kind of be a confidential informant, and uses the FBI's task force to further his own agenda. And within it, he gives every episode he's giving the FBI one of his adversaries, which is helping their little unit out as far as getting some criminals that aren't even known to them. You know, but he's furthering his agenda the whole time.
Okay.
And it's so much twists and turns, and it's probably my favorite show I've ever watched. I recommend you guys check it out.
I actually went back and started watching Sons of Anarchy, and that's one of my
That shit's
favorite
fire. I watched that for the first time
shows.
last year.
Anarchy. Oh, bro, fire.
That shit's fire, I'm not
That
gonna
actually
lie.
got me. I'm not going to name the names, but I was going to join a motorcycle gang back then. Thank God I did. But I was like, real close.
Got you hype, right?
Yo, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I tried to interview a couple of pagans at a point
Yeah.
in time, but I don't know. They were like, and like, you know,
I know a few of them. They're
I tried to
fucking
interview.
nuts.
I tried to interview like basically I talked to one dude. He was like down, and then like he
probably
pointed me
guess-
to his. He pointed me like to like his OG.
Uh-huh.
Like we were in a bar.
Yeah.
I had to go through like 3 different chains of niggas to finally
it's a big
fucking
thing,
yeah.
especially
So
on a podcast.
you know, but I mean, listen, and you know, I'm 10 toes, bro. I'm by myself. You know what I mean? Or I might have been with my shorty. I told my shorty chill out over here. I'm gonna
fall
go
back.
handle business real quick. So, you know, go up to him, hey, you know, I'd like to interview you, blah, blah,
Yeah.
you know. One motherfucker was like, oh, word, that's fire. Da, da, da. He was with it. He was mad excited.
right.
It was literally every chain I went down, the first nigga, then the second nigga I talked to, he was a little less excited.
Yeah.
And the third nigga, he was even less excited. Then the fourth nigga, flat out was like, no, Biggs was like, no, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah,
Like,
nah,
I was like, damn, nigga, like, all right, fuck it, like, whatever, nigga.
Yeah, because now let me ask you, they get older and then like,
Yes.
yeah, that's why.
Like it was type shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I could just tell. Like,
Yeah, they're
this is the
not
big
about
homie.
it. They look
Yeah.
at this like you're exposing the
Right.
club and the secrets
Right.
and all that.
I feel that. I mean,
Like
you know.
it's like you know like
thing is,
Vice like with Gangland. Yeah,
But the truth of the matter is,
That's what
just like if we want to talk about it, just like with gangs,
Yeah.
gangs were not created to cause havoc and do bad things.
Yes,
They were created to bring people together
and a brotherhood.
and to do things for the community.
Right.
And I know for a fact that the pagans, the Hells Angels, all the
Yeah,
Bloods,
they-
the Crips, you know what I mean? Everyone serves their community. Listen,
Yes, they do.
Yo,
There-
some of them
is there some people that
donate
do-
a crazy amount.
I think that
to
we
like the Salvation Army and
Yeah,
shit like that.
I think as a society, people focus more on the individuals
Yes.
and attach that to the group than focus on the group as in itself. And that's really what I wanted to highlight for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because I was
right.
saying to them, I was like, listen, bro, you know, not for nothing, you know, when you say certain names, people shudder.
Well,
I was like,
there
you know,
were-
I think that like an interview and to talk about the good things you do,
Right.
Because all everyone talks about is
the bad.
the
They just
bar
pick the
fights
bad.
And also,
then
people don't realize a lot of these guys work 9 to 5. So
Yeah.
not a lot of them are like dudes that are
Right.
like killers or
Right.
you know selling drugs.
Exactly.
A lot of them are just regular dudes that are part of the club.
like not for nothing, Sons of Anarchy is a TV show.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
they-
Like,
and they-
yeah,
It gave it a different
yeah,
light.
Yeah. It's not.
So
like
I mean,
that.
there's like wrestlers like Hulk Hogan. I know.
Oh, did you watch it? I gotta watch his Netflix
and,
thing. Don't.
and Undertaker. Like those were people that were they were very friendly with these motorcycle clubs. and
Undertaker
shit
was
like that.
Undertaker. I heard was part, Hulk Hogan's brother was part of the Hell's Angels.
I
That's
wouldn't
a
be
fact.
surprised.
Yeah, no, that's.
I'm not gonna lie. What the thing about Hulk Hogan, like if R.I.P. You know, I guess the things
was a
that
piece
come
of
out of his
shit.
mouth be like cat.
Bro,
he be lying
the
a lot.
biggest,
So
the biggest lying piece of
That
shit.
nigga would be-
This motherfucker's talking about he was at Wembley Stadium when he was in Bret Hart. It was the IC title on the line with British Bulldog. Bro, I hate.
bro, the
I
nigga
hated
said
that.
I would do a show in Japan and be back in the
Yes.
state the next
Yes,
in the
he
states
would
the
actually turn
next
back
day.
time because he's
Yo,
flying.
bro, get the fuck
Fuck
out of
outta
here,
bro.
dog.
They,
Like, come
I forget
on,
what
man.
show it is. They have. I don't know if it's Jim.
You
Cornette.
worked a lot, nigga.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I know you worked like back then,
Yeah,
especially it was
bro,
like
that leg
disgusting.
drop was, bro, that
Yeah.
hard ass
Yeah.
ring was brutal.
Back then was like I'm talking about. I know he probably worked. You know, let's just say he probably did. You know, fucking 8 appearances.
Yeah.
You know, 9 appearances.
You know why he would sweat like that?
Well, it was oil too.
No. He was drinking a liquid amphetamines in that fanny pack.
Liddy.
So, like, what's his face? Bruce Beefcake would have that fanny pack was filled with uppers and downers, and that's why he would take liquid
why that
amphetamines.
nigga was
and
out there.
That's why he was like, oh yeah, brother.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. We have to study, listen, and people don't talk about heel Hulk Hogan enough. Listen, people, he gets the flack, and fuck that heel Hulk Hogan. I'm talking about the 80s Hulk Hogan heel, the racist Hulk Hogan heel. Like the true, like when that nigga was saying, like, you be shining my shoes, boy.
Remember, he was in AWA
Yes.
as a heel.
Bro.
And then he turned babyface. But then he was in WWF when he fought Andre.
Mm-hmm.
When he said, remember, he's the biggest liar. First off, so many people slammed Andre and beat Andre before. And the retard he wrestles him as a heel and Andre as a babyface at Shea Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, I've never seen somebody lie so much on
and
interview.
then I think about it too, though. Is he? I also had to consider this. Is he
Drugs.
lying or is he just like?
So messed
there's
up.
so much shit. Like, think about it, bro. How much shit he's done. He does so much shit, bro. That nigga's brain is probably
Yeah, but
everything's
you also
jumbled.
see- you see a
Like
lot of other
as a
wrestlers.
dude who sits, as a dude who actively like jumbles memories and like,
No,
bro,
I do the same thing.
you know,
But
like-
but also like, there's other wrestlers who've been through that, and like, do you see the Shawn Michaels? I'm sorry, the whole Shawn Michaels Jesus thing.
Well,
is
he
the
was.
biggest
He's one of
gimmick.
those.
what you mean?
He was on.
He's a bullshit.
Nah,
He was
Chris-
in. He was in.
I seen
NWO and DX. So was X Pac. Like
No.
it's cool how
What are you
stuff.
talking about?
Shawn Michaels was in both.
I mean, he
he's
was
talking
in
about
the
the Christ- his
he was
converting
in
to
like
Christianity.
the ghetto over NWO version.
He
WWF.
was,
He
yeah,
wasn't.
he
He
was
wasn't
in
like in the W. X Pac was the only
Yes.
one that was in both. And there was one more person you're forgetting. Trivia. Who was the only person that was on live on both shows at the same time on both factions?
Oh
same
shit!
time? You know this.
Fuck! Is it Jeff Jarrett?
Nope.
No.
Rick Rude.
Rick Rude.
He shaved
the
the
one-
mustache. He did because
Well-
this is after he screwed over Bret Hart, so he did the.
Wasn't Shawn Michaels' stint in NWO deadass only like a few weeks?
Yeah,
if
yeah,
that?
they shut it down. Kevin
Yeah.
Nash got hurt. It was WWF just wanted to shit on NWO.
Just want to shit on anything
But
WCW.
NWO got crazy with NWO Wolfpack.
That shit was
LWO.
That shit went crazy.
BWO,
Wolfpack,
the BWO.
BWO.
I think, I would have loved
Shout
to
out to
see.
Stevie Richards'
I would have
show.
loved to see a Sting Undertaker match.
They wouldn't do it because
I
they
know.
would just bury Sting.
Right.
AEW did Sting right. I was
Oh,
so
100
happy because
100%.
WWE when they had Triple H beat him and then they had the
Yeah.
freaking NWO run, I was like, what? They get hobbling their ass down there. I was like, come
Yo,
on.
even like Sting's last appearance with his two sons coming out as Wolfpack
Yes,
Sting and
bro.
Server Sting.
AEW did that so right with Darby Allin. Like I was so happy, and like you could just see he was so
Hold on,
happy.
Darby Allin.
And
is-
Darby
Oh,
Allin's
they did a tag match.
Darby
They won the tag
Allin's
team champions.
training one of his sons now too.
Yeah, dude. So they
fire.
they did like it was, and then just the whole like the Darby Allin MJF match, just would bring back Mick Foley, but not like making him sucko, Mister. Him as Cactus, like Mick Foley
Cactus
cut
Jack.
the best program I've seen him cut, like back in the day promo.
Yeah.
Like he was Cactus Jack. He was
I'm
like the
not gonna lie.
ECW, bro. It was
What made
awesome.
What made him step away from WWE?
Because its TKO is ruining WWF.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
look,
really
look,
are,
look,
bro.
look what they did after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
They fired, bro. They got rid of the New Day. They got rid of New Day's been around forever, bro. How much merch they sold?
they
And
got rid of a lot of
Bro, they got
people.
rid
They
of.
were
I
cutting
can't
a lot
even.
of
I don't even know how many.
Yo.
80 people, I think they cut.
Jim Cornette had said something that like was actually crazy. I want to see if I can find
Love
it.
Jim Cornette experience. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out Jim Cornette.
Shout out Jim
I fuck with Cornette.
Yeah,
He,
love Cornette. But you ever go back and watch him and Sean Oliver have what's it called? You ever see that? What's it called?
I know that he had said something about like what's wrong with the WWE,
Oh,
and I'm trying to like find the exact statement that he said.
what was it on? Was it on like YouTube?
It was on his podcast.
Okay,
but he
so
had said
Jim Cornette experience, right?
he basically had said something like WWE is a product of like a broken person, like
Yes.
complete, like who was fucked, like came from a fucked up crib.
Yep.
Who like didn't meet his dad until he was
Yeah.
way later,
Yeah.
and did all
And he was
basically.
molested too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Came from a really fucked up home, and
And then
he's basically trying to like he's trying to find his childhood within this,
Yes.
and like you can only really like someone that creative. Like you got to be kind of broken or something, some real shit to be that creative. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
He was basically saying like TKO was operating soulless. You know what I'm saying? And where
Well,
like
you
Vince,
know, so-
when Vince operated like from like the like I said, he was a broken child
Yes, yes.
who built his own fucking
Well,
world.
You know what I found out recently? What they've been doing? TKO. They've been using AI.
AI,
right, to
yeah.
start- yeah. So
Yeah,
this
that's
is-
crazy.
This is really.
That's crazy.
They
That's
get,
what
that's why
happens,
Triple H
like-
is getting pushed down the ladder now.
he-
So now they're starting
I
to
mean,
use AI.
he's
Yep.
not really behind creative too much. I heard.
Oh, we're gonna get Road Dogg.
But Road Dogg-
Remember Road Dogg's wife hit us
Yes,
up?
Road Dogg.
Road Dogg
Right.
bounced. Road
Yeah,
Dogg bounced
yeah.
after the whole
Talking
R-Truth
about
shit.
those, his wife hit us up.
Yeah.
Really?
Try to reach
Yeah.
his yeah, so try to
She
get
still
him on,
hasn't
but-
read that. She hit me up. She
Try to
she-
hit it. We gotta try to hit up again.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that dude Lynn Buchanan on this remote viewer that was working for
That'd be
like the
fire.
CIA, and he did a podcast with somebody talking about he remote viewed and talked to aliens and was like walking on Mars and shit.
Yeah, you do
That
such
would be
crazy
cool.
things.
But yeah,
But, like-
Road Dogg would be cool. Kurt Angle too in a couple
Yes,
months.
he said he would come on.
Kurt Angle would be, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that shit would be. He's gonna in person.
Yeah, in person.
Yeah.
He said he'll come out.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm gonna fan out. I'm
Bro,
gonna fan
I
out.
said, we
Like
should
this,
send a
you're gonna
message
have to-
saying we're still clean, we're doing good.
you might. I might have to send someone else to do the cameras.
Yeah, no,
I might
be
need like
sit on the- yeah,
I might need
yeah.
like 15 minutes to just be like,
No,
hi,
sit on the
I
episode.
love
Be
you.
on the episode with us. No, be in the episode.
I
with
got
us.
your action figure.
Sign your action figure.
Yeah, that.
But like, no, you're
Who
so
would,
right.
who would be your dream guest as far as wrestling wise?
Wrestling wise, shit.
I already know
The Rock.
mine.
The Rock, probably. Truthfully, like or Shawn Michaels.
I would not. He's just.
See, the thing about Shawn- and, like, and-
Jesus.
How about this? I'll
No,
rephrase the
I want
question.
old Shawn Michaels.
I'll
That's what I
rephrase
would
the
want.
question though. From the WWE camp, and then from like a WCW camp or like AEW.
MJF, obviously.
MJF. By
That's
far.
like that's a
far.
gimme.
Yeah. Actually, you
Yeah.
know, my cousin went to school with him. Like, I could actually.
Listen, I fuck with MJF
I
because
could try it. I could try
listen,
that.
MJF stands with Palestine. I fuck with MJF.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, listen,
Yeah.
Oh, yo, you know what, bro? I'm so happy they made him champion again.
Speaking of that shit is so fucking wild. The complete genocide going on.
yeah. I mean, not for nothing. I mean, the shit's been going on for the last damn near 100 years.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it just now we are in a social media world where everyone has cameras and phones and
Yeah.
everything.
But it's not like the thing.
It's way
The crazy
closer
shit,
to home now.
it would be one thing if, like, all right, you're going after their military, but you're not. You're killing women. You're killing kids.
But they've been doing that though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And
But you know-
now it's
and-
more to light.
You know what the problem is too? It goes deeper than that. You gotta remember, the elites don't care about religion. They don't care. Like, they want these wars to keep happening.
Mm-hmm.
So the real agenda is to keep war going, no matter at all costs. So, like, they could say it's for this and that. Plus, I heard in the Middle East, in that region, there's so much ancient technology and portal and shit that's way bigger than oil that they're fighting over, that they've been fighting. That if you control certain parts, there's certain things that are very
Well,
special.
I
there.
think there's a lot of forgotten just knowledge in the world. I mean,
No,
yo,
that's what I'm
listen,
saying, it's all
how
there.
far we came in the world, right? And we still couldn't even make a fucking pyramid if we wanted to.
Yo, you know one of the sickest things about the Bible
What?
is, so in the Bible it says Babylon will no longer be inhabited. So like in like the 90s, 2000s, if I'm not mistaken, Saddam Hussein tried to rebuild
The Tower of Babylon.
He tried to rebuild the whole Babylon city to make it his like palace or whatever. And for whatever reason, like we had the technology, the land is fertile, like everything, all the numbers click if you think about it. For whatever God-given reason, like, and you got to say God-given, whatever God-given reason, he could not, for whatever reason, get this back built. Isn't that insane?
Listen,
Isn't that shit insane?
You know,
Like,
you know what's crazy though?
with
Like,
all the
There's
money
a
and the power
wild
and
amount of
everything.
energy.
like I told you, I can do this. We'll do it on camera because I want to do it on camera because I want to show
Oh,
everybody.
lifting everybody
I
up.
can make somebody with 4 other people levitate, feel like you. I can make you. I can take. I need 4 people. You in a plastic chair. We can't be on metal. And then with energy, I can make you feel like you weigh 2 pounds and put you up in the air like that.
That'd be fucking.
Now, I've done it. I've done it in front of groups of people, and I had people do it to me.
Remember the light as a feather, stiff as a board
It's
shit
like that.
pause?
It's like that
Yeah.
kind of. But like, see, that's energy.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually crazy. Like that is like one of my like, especially when people like try to like say the Bible's not real or whatever. Like whatever. That's like a big
Like, what do
bro.
you mean by not real?
Like, when
I
people-
just think it's altered. Like, I know there's a real version.
Well,
I know that
the
the
thing about it is like there's different versions of the Bible, right? So there's a King James version.
I want to know the real
E-
version. That's
from what
buried.
I heard, the closest version is the Ethiopian.
It's the Greek.
version.
Well, the Greek.
Yes.
Also the Greek text.
The Greek text, yes.
Yes.
what I
That's
heard.
like the original. Like
Because the Vatican took shit out, you
the
know.
Vatican's fucking
Well,
evil.
the
as
Vatican,
place.
exactly. The Vatican, that whole Catholicism.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to stir nobody
No,
up,
no,
but
no.
that's like a
I'm a firm
whole
believer.
conundrum in itself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I pray for those people, and I hope that the truth.
I
does-
don't.
No, I pray for you. You have to
gotta
pray,
pray for everybody.
because you have to
When
understand.
You got people that are
Bro,
hurting children.
so think about
and doing
this.
stuff like that.
when
But
Jesus
that's
when
not-
Jesus walked around and was with all these bad people,
The sinners.
he walked around with all different sinners. He didn't hate these people. He didn't, say these people should die or say any of that. He felt bad because why? Because when you're doing this and you're brought up like this and you're raised like this, you think this is okay. But I'm here to show you that this is the way. You know what I'm saying?
This is the way.
Yeah, like no pun intended.
You know
what I
what's crazy? I got to talk about this off camera. I want to send you a podcast. I want you to watch it. And this guy's not biased, but he translates some of the oldest texts in the world. It's
Yeah.
only a couple of people. And he talks about certain prophets, like from Jesus, before him, and then.
Well, there's certain prophecies that
No,
come
no,
to
but it
come to
goes-
close, like
it-
the red heifer prophecy
But
of
no,
Jerusalem
no.
building
But
the
the
third
whole point
temple.
is it's a lot more evil lot more evil.
Well, even I mean, not for nothing. Like you got a cross on, and I'm not trying to go too much into
I
it.
know it's too
but
old.
like,
I know. Well, this
so-
was blessed from somebody who gave it to me for the paranormal thing.
Well,
It was
just
like-
hear me out real
yeah.
quick. So it's even argued if Jesus really died on a cross,
Yeah, and
because
Well,
even
they
like
got the
'cause-
Strata Turin.
well, when you translate the original Greek text to, or sorry, the original Hebrew, I think the word is crux, and like I don't know, it's like a whole translation of like there was no other word to like really use, so they used cross, but like it was actually like they said that he died on a stake. I mean, that's what I was.
And
I mean,
I heard that. I don't even want to say this out loud. Damn, you know what I'm going to say. All right, I told you about this, about really what happened with Jesus, and the how he was tripping on the snake venom to prophesy.
I've heard something.
I've
Like,
heard-
I mean, I don't really,
He
you
was
know,
a
but
pirate. You can fill in blanks what that means. The apostles were kids.
I mean, I'm not. You know,
I'm just telling you what the ancient. That's why I have to show you the podcast. I don't want to butcher it, but it shows you because it's been like all this evil, this whatever. I don't want to say it. The PD files has been happening since ancient times.
Well, that's satanic.
Well,
Yes, but it's
Because, but the thing is, like, I could find any type of literature and use it to co-sign my point of view.
yeah, but say if,
You know what I mean?
Not
So-
cosign. I'm just saying, like, if you're just translating age tests, you're not trying to dispute or trying to. The person doing it that was translating this says, "Listen, I'm not here." He actually worked for Catholic University. He goes, "I'm not here to change anybody's opinion. I'm gonna read to you these texts and what happened. You could decipher what you believe after."
well, our understanding of what, and this, please God or chat or anyone, don't take this the wrong way. Our understanding of what PDF-philia
yeah,
is, you know what I'm saying, is a lot different than back then.
that's a good
Because-
point. That's a point.
because
yeah.
We're all born in a structured society to where we are sheltered
We're not barbaric.
and live in a fantasy world
yeah.
up until, let's just say, that's till the age of 18.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
And then it's like, go live in the world. These niggas in
I see what you're saying.
435 BC.
Yeah, you're right.
weren't thinking like
When
that.
you were 13 years old, you probably
you were a man.
you was
You were a
already catching. You might have caught your first body by 9 years old.
Yeah.
You
Well,
might have
think
been
about-
killing
think
animals,
about-
killing
think
fucking
about-
lions. And
Think
shit.
about like city states like Sparta.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Listen.
You're trained to be a warrior at 9.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Then
Like,
those Spartans, they were doing some weird stuff. With,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The Greeks is the Greeks
Greeks
is
are some
insane.
disturbed
The Greeks
people.
had a little fucking. The
Yes.
You were a man of a status if you had a little sex boy slave.
Yes, yes.
That shit is crazy.
Yes.
Like,
Listen.
yo, imagine right now. Like, imagine we Trump and his whole cabinet. Like there was, imagine just like in this like time now.
Yeah.
The president and his cabinet. That's how they all had their little slave boys. Just
Yes.
fucking holding on
They-
to their little
Pocket.
fucking
And
coat.
they Holding on to their
Get
pocket.
the fuck
They
out.
thought-
That
they
shit
thought
is
the
crazy.
pubescent semen gave them energy and power.
Well,
That is so
listen, but
fucking
you know
disturbing.
what? Shit like that's been going on for a long
That's
time.
what we're
Like
talking
people
about.
people drinking blood.
Yes,
and,
the adrenochrome and
yeah,
how
all
that-
that.
I mean, that was the Canaanites, bro.
Yeah,
The
and
Canaanites.
you know, you ever heard about the Khazar Empire? They were doing the bloodletting, and then that's so the Khazar Empire. They were running around the Middle East, doing this bloodletting, taking children, doing all this shit, and then once they were getting pushed out, they had to pick a choice. This is when there was either Judaism or this is when Christianity started, and Judaism was much bigger. So that's where I heard the satanic, like the Rothschilds and all that bloodline came from that Khazarian Empire. You can look it up. I think.
Well, yeah, it's
I'm-
hard. It's hard for me to really get too much into it without getting canceled.
There's so
Yeah, I
much,
know.
Yeah.
but you
I
know
mean-
what?
We
Like
were really
there's
on that.
so much
I
questions.
mean,
you know what I mean?
The truth of the matter is, and especially when it comes to now, you know, the if we go back and genotype all of these people, are we gonna find Hebrew blood? Are we gonna find Canaanite blood? Are we gonna
Or-
find? Are we gonna
I
find
got
that area?
something.
Are we gonna find that region blood? Are we
so-
gonna find Greek? Are we gonna find
Reptilian?
African.
Yo,
So
Right,
so
right.
speaking of that, I want to
Thank you.
I want to piggyback off that. So there was like they just had released a file talking about, like Ancestry.com and
Yeah.
23andMe,
Oh, you know what they were
that these
doing?
companies are owned by like the CIA.
Yeah, they
and
were
what they were
taking-
doing is they were
Oh.
trying to track a certain bloodline, whether
Yep.
it's the bloodline of Jesus Christ or the bloodline of whatever it is, and they were trying to track a alien bloodline and like
Yes.
certain bloodlines.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because
I'm
what
not
happened was when the grid got, I talked about the ancient builder race, set up a grid so our solar system our galaxy could evolve. Once that grid went down, because of certain wars with, what happened with the Anunnaki and then the
Galactic Wars.
Yeah, the Galactic Wars that brought it down was our Earth. So there was humans on Earth that were pure blood. That's where the blonde hair, blue eye. So they had blonde hair, blue eye humans. And then they had black ones that look golden. They had Asian, Mediterranean type. So what happened was they went into the earth because of cataclysms. And they also realized, oh shit, they were using like crystallized technologies. They got very advanced over time. They would come up and help out humans, start fire and everything, and try to teach them. But
fix you up.
and they also
Hey, you good now.
they also
You can sit back and
realized,
chill now.
yeah, they also realized was that radiation, they were living longer because they weren't getting bombarded with radiation from the sun. 'Cause
Well, that's something when you think about it, right? 4G, 5G, Wi-Fi, it's all here.
yes, but hold on, this is the point I was trying to make was that's why when they would come up and talk to they talk to the Germans or the Verse Society really because they were using mediums. So they said they were from Pleiades, right? They didn't want to tell us humans that they were from inner Earth because eventually, no, we're gonna get technology enough and start looking for them. It was them and a raptor beings that were around. Them and the raptors. That's the only two beings.
So that's like
Raptors now dinosaurs is another thing, which I think is a lot of bullshit.
You think dinosaurs are bullshit?
I think that there was raptor beings. I think that there was some, but I don't think it all happened like they said it happened.
Well,
I don't think they looked exactly like they said they looked.
there's a hot take that because that's one thing
Rick and Morty
that kind of
talks
is
about it.
weird, right? Like that the Bible doesn't mention shit like
Yeah,
that, right?
exactly.
Well, the Bible speaks on dragons too.
Yes, that's
Right.
I
And
think
so-
it was more like that. That's
Yeah.
why they converted that to dinosaurs.
Well, what they say is
Raptor beings,
because
they're
you go to
raptor.
museums and you could see all these different, fossils of
Dude, it's only
dragons,
like one or two bones.
but they say that even those were manufactured.
Yeah.
There's like a hot take on that.
Dude, basically,
I
like
wouldn't,
out
you
of
know.
like a whole fucking dinosaur, there's like two bones that are actually real, and the rest they make.
I wouldn't be surprised about some of that. I definitely wouldn't be
No,
surprised about
that's
some
like a
of that.
fact. Like they don't know. Like that's why they started saying, "Oh, maybe they had feathers." Really, like over time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now it's like, whoa, wait,
Well,
hold on.
technically,
Well,
dinosaurs are more related to. Well, I mean,
Yes.
if you look in the genotype of birds, it is raptor. Like you know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That
well,
makes
the
more
original.
sense.
Did you watch the dinosaur documentary on
Yes,
Netflix
yes,
recently?
Yep.
The first dinosaur
Yeah.
had feathers. It was like a little raptor thing
Yeah.
with feathers.
See, that's why the raptor beings they evolved
So-
from that. I heard.
So I mean, because like I think it was somewhere in Russia where they created like the dire wolf. They brought
Oh
back
yeah,
the dire
yeah,
wolf.
they bred.
So imagine like some shit like Jurassic Park came true.
Well,
You know what I mean? And they replicated that.
I think they do splice. They make.
Well, listen, Alex Jones was talking about how they have like these different they've been splicing human and fish DNA. and
Yeah,
shit
they've been
like
making
that.
stuff. There was a scientist that works at. So now they have these labs. So after Bob Lazar incident, they made it very hard for them to take stuff out. So now, say like this is how it works. The scientists basically said they fly you in. It's like a big building that looks vacant, right? They fly you in. You take like an escalator that you sit down on. He says he doesn't know how deep it goes. It goes, you get down to a room, you get stripped naked, you put a white suit on, you get a band like this that glows. You follow that blue, say it glows blue, you follow blue lines, all white hallways, right? And they give you a sample. You don't know what you just give back analysis. You don't ask questions. Then they may give you an arm. Then eventually you'll work your way up to a body. But he was saying in there you see different species or aliens, but he goes, I don't think they're aliens. Some of them could be, or some of them are what we make. So
Right.
like we learned how to slice and slice genetics together and
I
basically
mean-
make our own creatures.
I mean, listen.
I mean, nigga, they was doing that shit in the Holocaust too.
That's what I'm
They was
saying.
doing
Right.
that
So
shit,
like,
yeah.
I mean, they're doing all
imagine
these
now.
like UFO file dumps and shit like that lately, and like it makes you think like, what are they really preparing us for? You know what I mean? Because I think the biggest hoax would be for an alien invasion.
Well, I think that we're really at the point of they can't put too much of a veil on us anymore. I feel that those who choose, it's a choice now at this point. If you don't want to be informed,
yes.
everything's out there.
Yeah.
Everything
Right,
is, and
right,
now
right.
in 2026, everything is out there. And I feel that the government and I mean, listen, there's probably still way more hidden things that, I mean, granted, like, I mean, we got the dark ages where nothing was recorded for like 200-300
I
years.
know all that went in my
You know,
yeah.
100%.
So
And then even
we-
like the burning of the Library of Alexandria, how much
Yeah.
shit got lost in there.
Exactly. So,
Well,
you know,
also-
we have all of that stuff that
Mhm.
that we'll never probably get to just because it's so far back and whatever. I think that at this point now, everything, like, you can go on the dark web and look up shit. Like, if you really want to know
Right,
shit,
right.
like-
DuckDuckGo.com.
like, if you really want to like know shit, like, you can go on the dark web and find shit.
Find
You know what I'm saying? Find files and
anything.
find, you know what I mean?
Yes.
You can even go on the regular web and find
If you-
a lot of information. A lot of things are right in front. I mean, listen.
You just gotta look hard
But not a
enough.
lot of people are looking.
Bro,
you know?
honestly, I say this. I mean, I say this more when it comes to religion, at least Christianity, at least. The truth is right there. Most people just choose to,
Veer off.
yeah, they choose to veer off. They choose to veer off for, may it be societal standards, may it be comfortability, may it be whatever reasons they have. But the truth is there, and if you want the truth and you want to live in the truth, you have to choose the truth. You know what I'm saying?
I told a story. One of my ex-partners at work, he's the American Pie, have a beer at home, tucks his shirt in, white picket fence, everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guy lives life great. And we sit in the truck for hours. I show him these videos. This is like when YouTube got banned, so I show him stuff on BitChute. BitChute does shows
Mm-hmm.
everything that's not banned. And he went, one day he's like, all right, bro, time out. I believe you. I believe this. But you are messing my world up.
Yep.
I can't. I'd rather live in my bubble.
Watch The Matrix, right?
Yeah,
He want to eat
yeah,
that steak.
That was the first time. I was like, wow, it's actually messing this kid up. Like he rather, you know, he's like,
Well,
listen, I
there's that
believe
like
you.
ignorance is bliss.
And it's
right?
not like he's just like, dude, I just don't want to know about it. I just
But
want to
it's
go to
all-
work. I want to hang out
but
with my
it's
wife
also,
and kids
like-
and drink my beer and watch my football game, and that's it.
It's also
That's not
like
me.
like ignorance is bliss, right? But then there's also like on the quest to trying to figure out the truth, you never get to a point that you arrive.
Well,
No.
the truth is maddening too, bro. Like,
Yes.
think about it. Like, Alex Jones didn't have an alcohol problem when he was like just coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, the alcohol problem came after when you uncover a couple of truth.
Right.
Kanye didn't
Yeah.
start going quote unquote crazy
Crazy.
until he started uncovering a couple of truths about
Listen,
life.
I think that
Even
was
with
after
the-
his mom
even-
died too.
You know what I'm saying?
Even
Like,
when I started playing with the spirit realm, that's when I got the demonic attachment.
Right,
I
you
played
fuck
with
around and
fire,
find
got
out.
burned.
yeah, I mean, and hey, bro, listen, is the truth, and it's fucked up, but the spiritual realm, we're not supposed to listen. When it comes down to,
You're not supposed to touch
We're
that.
not supposed to touch that.
No.
The truth, we're supposed to know the truth.
Yes, the truth is. supposed to know.
So are we playing with fire for no one that wanted to be a truth seeker? Are we?
No.
Listen. So for me, like you know, people want money for material things. Like, truthfully, I want money because I know money pays for certain information that you can't get working on the construction site. You can't get
Right.
working in the medical field. You can't get working in a million different whatever education, whatever the fuck field it is. You're never gonna get it talking to these
Nope.
regular people.
Nope.
When I have had certain conversations with certain people, and mind you, I'm no one special. I'm not around these niggas 24/7.
Yeah.
But my little blips of being with people that have are on a certain plane of society,
Mm-hmm.
they know things that I will never have a conversation with someone. Everyday average Joes, I will never have that conversation.
There's also
with.
that shit. There's also that saying like, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
True. But I mean, I'm not gonna say that all the motherfuckers that were, you know, successful or rich or that can buy that information were smarter than me.
Right.
But I can say
it's
that
more accessible.
the money
Yes.
bought them. Like,
Yes.
because you can only get in certain rooms unless you have a certain wallet.
Right.
And that, like, you know what I mean?
Well,
Unless
listen,
you know the
the
certain
reality
person.
of the shit is, I say this all the time, right? You could pick up any bill, whatever bill it is, and it says right on it, on every bill, this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. Money's not real. It's a fucking IOU.
I mean,
Yes.
Reagan got rid of, was it Reagan that killed the not Reagan, I'm sorry.
FDR.
It was, no. Nixon. Took us off the gold standard.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of shit went
So,
left.
and it's like, and
And on top of that, before Trump going to look at Fort Knox, that shit has not been looked at since President Truman, dog.
And you know what else is crazy? Because I hit the tunnels digging up in Manhattan. I've seen a lot of tunnels where basically they shut down our job. And Con Ed runs the city. Like, we hit a certain thing that I knew wasn't a subway, and a guy I never seen with a badge I never seen came up to our job. We're by the World Trade Center.
Yeah,
And
you
we
gotta
hit-
go.
We hit a tunnel, and no, it wasn't gotta go. He was like, I was like, bro, I called the Con Ed super. I'm like, bro, come over here. Like, this guy telling me I gotta shut the job down, backfill now. He's like, let me get over there. Whenever he said to this guy, he goes, shut it down, backfill, let's get out of here now. So anyway, tie into that, remember how I think JP Morgan always we have all the gold for other countries. You know how like we have like gold and certain countries wanted the gold back. So
Right.
they have those tunnels that run from the bank to wherever they hold the gold to like JP Morgan. So like they'll say, I'm just throwing out a country. Say China wants to see their gold. They'll send it through
They
the tunnel,
shaft it.
show them that, and then they would say, okay, I want my gold. They tell them, yeah, you get it back in 4 years. Meaning we don't have the gold.
Yeah,
We're
that's
just
wild.
playing. We're playing the what's the
Well,
game?
it's the
What's
same
game
thing.
with
It's the
cups?
same-
steal from Larry to pay.
It's the
Yeah,
same
but, like-
thing with when you put your money in the bank, they lend it 10 times over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, hold on. We'll continue.
So yeah, shout out to my boy, shout out to my boy John. He actually just called me before, but he was actually he had brought up what you call it he had brought up like sunken buildings.
Okay.
Well, he was like something. He was kind of like to piggyback off what he was talking about. Like he said, if you go through like Manhattan, go through just the city in general, there's a bunch of like literal, like you'll see windows halfway
the old city.
sunken into. Oh yeah, I just unmuted you. Good.
Okay,
So I
cool,
just
awesome.
you'll see windows halfway sunken into the floor, the ground. You'll see doors literally just sunken, like full
What is this? I'm
buildings.
sorry.
Sunken buildings.
Like sunken buildings, like in Manhattan, how like it was basic, or like just around the whole
Yes.
city.
So
Like to piggyback on what you were saying,
yes. And you know what's another crazy thing? This blows my mind. I seen this all over the city, and just because I'm awakened, I seen it, and I'll show you the building too. There is Baphomet statues.
You want to send it to me
signs.
so I could put it on?
Yeah. So now look up the creepiest
No,
building.
send it
Just
to
text
me.
it to
like
him.
airdrop it to
Well,
the.
I don't know how to do that. You want to just Google it? Can you
Yeah,
Google
yeah.
it?
What do I got to Google?
Just
I'll
look
do
up the creepiest building in downtown New York. And I had
it.
a
With the
feeling.
Baphomet statue?
No. It's not Batman. It's the creepiest building. And I said this for years. Tom Hanks actually.
Oh,
did
yeah,
did
we
an
spoke
Instagram
about
thing.
that.
I told about it. I want to pull it up. Like, I had a feeling for years. And then the news magically started talking about this. And then this came up in somebody who did a pedophile thing on Tom Hanks. And then Tom Hanks points up this building. And I had that. Dude, I have it. Like, I have a weird building. Like, yep. Wait, hold on. Go to it.
Just put Tom Hanks building.
Nah, it's on.
This is it.
It's
right-
no
right here.
windows.
It's that
Yep,
one.
that's the building. That's the building. Oh god.
Yeah, there it is.
That's
So,
the
yeah,
building.
hold on, let
I've
me-
never seen anybody walk
let me
out of
share
it.
it with
I
the-
worked
let me
there for
share
years
it with
around
the-
that.
Hold on a second. Let me get this right real quick.
And why would the news say that's the
So-
creepiest building? And I'm talking about, I said this.
33 Thomas Street. So
Yep, I seen this years ago. I said something is up with this building.
what could be like? What is it?
So,
Let's find out.
Yeah, the Tom Hanks
30
talked about it too.
Should I just pull up the TikTok bill?
It's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
33 Thomas Street, and Tom Hanks don't like it. Go figure.
Yep. Now look how there's no windows. I think there is trafficking of the other kinds of certain things.
So it's widely known as the AT&T Long
Yes.
Lines building.
bullshit.
Hold
There's
on.
not one fucking AT&T person.
I'm
that
about
comes out of
to
that.
let the fucking chat hear what's going on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me.
Dude, this is a fun one. I
Design.
really enjoyed it.
So design and purpose, nuclear hardened bunker.
So hold on. Let me see what they talking about. Oh, it's not playing through the show. I wonder why. I don't know.
Titan Point.
I had, bro.
Oh, so it's it's an NSA security surveillance
I think
facility.
it's more than that, bro. I'm telling you.
Well, NSA is a spooky, weird three-letter place
dude,
anyway.
Why would Hanks be talking about it like that?
Yeah, but I'm saying, I mean,
Why
NSA
would the news say this is the creepiest building?
Because
Because people started talking about
because
this.
there's a windowless building in Manhattan.
Yeah, dude. But if it was just NSA building,
yeah, but NSA it does some weird stuff anyway.
No, dude. I'm
there's
telling you, there's tunnels that go to that building. Stuff goes on in that building.
I'm sure there is, but it's
If it was
also
just
designed. It's also designed to take a nuclear blast.
Really?
Yeah,
So they say.
that's
Fucking cocksuckers.
that's weird.
Bro,
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that go on.
I'm looking up
There's a
something
lot of
now,
things that
forget
go on.
this.
I mean, do you guys remember a couple years ago in Brooklyn, there was like those Hasidic Jews that were like coming out of the basement?
Oh, bro, that shit's yeah.
Coming out of the tunnel?
That was their little fucking play den right there, man.
Yeah, there was some weird stuff
all
going
nice.
on down there.
We over here goy maxing right now.
Yeah. I had this word.
Let me stop my shit, bro, before I really get myself in trouble.
There's a lot of like weird. I mean, also like Vegas is one of those places
Well,
where
Vegas-
we have the whole city under the city.
Well, the thing about Vegas is Vegas was built on crime bosses and it
Yeah.
was built on crime.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of
So,
bodies in those deserts.
in the Vegas, I forget there's like a Vegas river or something like that, or like a river in Vegas, and if it's drying up right now, actually currently, and like every year it's going down X amount
it's
of
going to
feet,
expose a lot of shit.
and it's but bodies of literally like because the level of water is going down. Bodies have literally just been popping up here, there, everywhere. Like
I could imagine. I mean, yo, listen, there's a lot of weird things.
Wait, hold on, real fast. Tom Hanks says, "This is the scariest building I've ever seen."
But he's also the
What
scariest
the fuck is going on
motherfucker.
inside Hanks? That was part of the document. And
Maybe that's when he was trying to save his soul.
No, that's when he was
After-
taking pictures.
after all
That's
the
when
weird stuff he
this is
was
before
doing.
that. This is when he was taking pictures. So, right?
I love how he makes the Da Vinci Code, and now all of a sudden he's just fucking conspiracy theorist. I love it.
No, he's not. So this is what he did.
That was a good
I'm
flick,
gonna tell
though.
you, this ties into something so crazy. This kid did such a great job. Tom Hanks takes a picture. He takes pictures of missing kids' gloves and boots, right? So he takes a picture of a missing glove, and then in the background it says SR USA SR or something, right? So that kid types that in. That goes to something about pedophile something in another country, and then it ties into something. Remember when Anthony Bourdain, before he died, he met with Obama?
No.
Okay, so right before he died, he met with Obama. That same thing is in the background where they were eating. And then he died right after that.
I mean, listen, every fucking chef that works for the president dies apparently.
No, he
so.
never worked for him. He was doing an interview.
Well, I'm just saying though, randomly. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like, I mean,
yeah, bro, it's a nasty world out there.
it's just too
I
many.
mean, listen.
What did he write? USSR?
Yeah, it's like something.
That might have to do with his movie role in 2018.
No, bro.
Or 2015.
No.
When he was in Bridge of Spies.
No, I'll find her. Right now.
One thing I'll say, like for the chat watching, because a lot of this stuff used to fuck me up at night. I used to lose a lot of sleep about. I used to read a lot about this stuff. Listen, I don't know, whatever y'all got y'all faith in, just lean on that.
Follow that.
Because-
100%. Listen,
Because not for nothing, like this worldly stuff, like I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna push my agenda on people, but we all got what we believe in, and everything. All those texts say that people chose evil.
Right.
People choose evil. People are gonna do evil because it's the nature of people.
well, it's also like
I think
universal balance.
I think what the chat, us, whatever, we need to do is lean in stronger on what we believe in.
Facts.
And try to be what we believe in, what the best version of that is.
And our consciousness, there's facts that I forget what city it was, where like a couple thousand people put their consciousness into positive things and crime and everything stopped.
Well, that's like the power of intention is
Yes.
real. Like universal laws, right? You can't know good without bad.
That's true.
So you need the balance. And the universe requires balance. Point blank, period. When you go through a lot of bad stuff, right? And then, like, there's only so much you could do
I think
before the good comes around, providing you're not just staying on that bad route.
I think that the evils needed in the world not needed, but the evils in the world we're in now, because I do genuinely feel that there could be a world with full good. And I'm not talking about
like
good.
a utopia.
I'm not talking about a world full of like perfect people. I'm talking about good.
Free energy,
Good-
not poor.
A live and let live world where it's really constituted on love instead of power.
Yes, and not working like slaves.
I mean,
and,
so talking about shrooms earlier before.
Right.
One of the first revelations in
Well, that's
life.
an ego death that you get.
One of the first revelations in life. I did my shrooms for the first time. I sat there, was doing all the whole
meditative.
was high as hell, and but once in between the highs, you get to thinking.
yes.
Right.
And in between the peaks, you kind of get to thinking, and that's where the ego death and everything comes.
Yeah.
But the first thing that came to my brain once the highness wore off for the time was you can either win the world with love or you can win the world with power.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So power being money, power being force, power being, anything on that realm. Or you can just outwardly, fully just love and everything you do intentionally, everything you move with intentional love. Even when you gotta whoop someone's ass. I'm not whooping your ass because I hate you. I'm whooping your ass because I love you and you did that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you move
With intention.
with every fiber of your being with intentional love, that's how you can
So-
you win the world with that too.
So I don't know if you heard me talk about the guy that did the study with the droplets of water.
No.
All right,
This
so
is
this guy
crazy.
does a
This is
study with
wild.
droplets of water, right? Maybe like 20 slabs, microscopic slabs, right? It's hate on one, love on the other, joy, happiness, pain, guilt, sorrow, whatever it may be. And the ones that were positive froze like unique snowflakes.
Yeah.
And that's what you would see under a microscope. The ones that were negative froze resembling cancer cells. So if our body's mostly water, right? So like if I wake up and say it's going to be a bad day, I'm probably right. But if I say it's going to be a good day, it's more likely to be.
Now, let me ask you guys a question. This, because I know this affected me, especially as a young man. Music. The frequency of certain music would put me in like such a rage mode. Not like you're talking about like go to the gym and lift.
But
like,
that's an actual fact.
yes, that's a fact. Like
Is
that
there's
morphed me into a very violent young man. This show does
so
things, but-
there's a way
yeah.
to do a frequency
Yeah.
cleansing with like 3 speakers,
Yes.
right? And you put this one on a certain frequency, that one
Yeah.
on a certain frequency, and the other one, and you stand in the middle, and you get a frequency cleansing. And different frequencies have different shapes.
I mean, it's like being at Webster Hall, going from floor 1 to
Yeah,
floor 2 to floor
right,
3, nigga.
right.
Like,
You got
listen.
the untis on floor 1, you got the motherfucking hip hop on floor 2, and then you got the reggae on floor 3.
And then where do you see the fight?
Shit.
I see it at the hip hop.
You know what's crazy?
Most of the time.
You know what, man? Like,
Well, back in the day, I'm talking about. Now, I don't know how it is now.
I mean, bro. I mean,
Okay, I'll give you an example. When we
bro,
were
you
used to
talk
watch-
about we're talking about in a time where now, like, first and foremost, like in your era, in y'all era. Well,
Wait, how old are you?
well, I'm 33.
Oh, damn,
34.
So you might. So in our era, I would say, even in our era, because like this new era is that's what I'm saying. This new
it's
era
completely different.
is
than
completely
what
different.
we grew up
So
on.
Yes.
y'all
I think we
artists,
grew up with the best music.
y'all artists had mystique.
Yes.
And we didn't know whether the truth, what was said was truth or lies.
Yeah.
Our artists, the curtain was pulled back a little bit,
Yeah.
but we still couldn't determine because there wasn't enough like internet people
Yeah.
to determine whether it was truth or lies. Now, when you got King Von, who
it's
and
a murder.
yeah.
R.I.P. to
Serial
King
killer.
Von, but
Yeah.
who caught a lot of fucking bodies, and when you got
O-Block's crazy.
you know,
too.
like literally, we got
the
there's
story
I
behind
don't-
why it's called O-Block. is
his
crazy.
name escapes
Yeah, I know,
his
yeah.
name escapes me right now, but there's an artist right now, big drill artist that just got signed to a nice deal, but his deal is on borrowed time because he's literally on his way to being locked up for some King Von-esque shit.
Yes. And and Vaughn was set up by Dirk. I don't care what anybody says.
We're in a I can't say that, but we're in a society,
Yes.
we're in a space now where niggas was rapping about it in your era.
Yeah.
Niggas are the real niggas that's doing it
Yes.
is rapping about it too.
Yes. Yes.
You know, like
and posting it.
yeah, and posting it,
Living it.
You got, bro. Think about it. Oh man, RP to him. But there was a Philly rapper. he pissed on a nigga's grave. He pissed
I
on the
heard
nigga's
about
grave. And you know what I mean? And
You heard about
it's
the-
crazy because he had a vlog. Shout out Brandon Buckingham. He brought Brandon Buckingham out to Philly. He did a whole hood vlog with him. Niggas was switchied up and blicked up and shit. And whatever. But he was on there. Niggas never do nothing to me. Da 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 da.
Yep.
This and the third. This and the third. Literally 2 days after this vlog comes out, they fucking pulled up on him, shot him up in the whip.
You ever heard about that rapper Little Jeff?
Not familiar.
I forget, bro. This kid was literally talking about doing murders, rapping about it, and then going on Instagram and saying, "I'll set up classes how to do it." First off, they had a case on him. He got lit up like the 4th of July. They were doing this all, and it's like, bro, first off, you're gonna get killed. Second of all, you're gonna get indicted because you retards are doing it on. First off, it's one thing rapping about it, doing lives about it, and then actually
doing it.
Yeah. And now you're doing like, what do you think is gonna happen? Look
also,
at Dirk. Dirk is.
I mean,
fine.
music. There was like because I grew up on Locks. I grew up on Dipset. I grew up on.
And none of them are
shit
doing
like
life in
that,
prison.
right? I also like, and I appreciate music before then, like Rakim and KRS-One. Rakim, one of the most prolific rappers, being that he never cursed in any of his rhymes and said some wild stuff. Shout out to Wine Dance. But like the rappers we grew up listening to, right? They grew up like they were talking about selling the bag. Now these guys are talking about doing the bag.
Oh, that's
doing
a
the
fact.
bag
That's a
and then
fact.
lighting up everybody for no reason.
Well, there's like a popular music in like in Mexico, right? Where they through their music they talk about certain murders that happen and shit like that, and it kind of translated over to like what some of these rappers were doing, talking about the actual murder in the song. You know,
Shout out Chief Keef. He started that whole drill
yeah,
wave.
bro.
I mean, him and Dirk had a whole. That was a whole. Like it just.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's crazy because, like, I will say, like, all right, boom. If I'm about to get into some shit, or if I'm about to listen, or if I'm about to get into some shit, or I'm about to, go to the gym, or if I'm about to, in my past life,
certain musics,
have a football game,
certain music
that
gets
type
you
of
amped
shit.
up.
You know what's crazy actually? In the beginning of my football career, like, when I say beginning, I'm talking about, young bull till high school, till college. I was a murder. Listen, actually, up until my
DMX used to get me wild.
I'd say my last 2 years of football, so that was about like 24, 25, or 23, 25 or whatever. I was murder. My last like few years of playing football, it literally went from murder to I don't know what happened, what soundness I found on the field or what changed, but it went from murder to like me listening to "You Make Me Happy," and like Trey songs and all kinds of shit.
It's a
partying.
better vibe.
Yes,
bro, it's weird. Like, cause I mean, listen, I use my anger as a tool throughout. Actually, truthfully, when it may come to music, may come to this, may come to
anger, righteous anger. Is a
well,
good
See,
anger.
like I used anger as a
if channeled
default
correctly.
for everything.
If channeled,
That's exactly what I use. I get my people said, why don't you get sad? I was just default for anger.
but anger also.
But
is,
also I
is
use
a-
anger as motivation,
anger-
as fuel.
Yeah,
To fuel the fire.
Bro,
anger-
I'm not gonna lie. I say this all the time. I operate on full cylinders when I have an adversary.
Yes.
But
When I have a fuck you person,
Well, that's the motivation,
Yes.
but anger in and of itself is a secondary emotion.
shit. I wish
like my
sometimes.
first area.
It's my first.
Because if you're angry, there's a reason why. If you peel that onion back, and you're gonna get to another emotion.
Probably sadness. Honestly,
right,
like
so-
I mean, and I'm not trying to whatever turn it in this lane. But
it's
those people who usually deal with things with anger first, with fire first,
Right.
when you peel back the onion, it usually is like a broken child.
Oh,
Or like a
100%.
sad child. It's always a sad. Honestly,
But-
it's always a sad child.
Yeah, but it's
no matter
also
what.
so like that's where a lot of I think now more than like my parents were therapy or something of that nature wasn't brought up.
Mm-hmm.
Real men don't cry, shit like that, right? I come to find out a lot of that's bullshit.
Oh yeah.
What I learned is like crying, that's like taking your soul to a laundromat, bro. You know
Sometimes,
what I mean?
yeah.
You feel better afterwards, but it's also like you get to a point where you got to heal that inner child. So you're no longer, so things that happened 15, 20 years ago are no longer affecting you today. That's like putting your hand up. You know what I mean? It's gonna feel heavy after an hour. Imagine having that bitch up for 20 years.
Yeah, that's OD.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not even, that's a great analogy. I don't know, man. And for me personally, I mean, like I said, we're not turning this into a therapy podcast. Like, it's fucked up because, like, you know, in my initial reaction is to bark and go crazy, whatever, and then if I thank God that usually the people that I'm barking on or whatever know me, so they'll know that eventually I'm gonna come around and try to have that soft
discussion.
conversation.
Well, I think a lot of things, anytime there's like, it gets to the point that a fight could happen, 9 times out of 10, if a conversation happened first, the fight wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Unless it's like you're really locked and loaded and you have a reason this motherfucker might die. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But usually
most of the time,
conversation will alleviate most of that, but conversation
I
sometimes
call
hard
it
to have.
the come to Jesus moment where I look at you, I tell people, I'm like, do you really want to do this? Because I'm gonna, like, if I'm quiet, I'm not gonna bark and yell. If I'm gonna get to that point, I'm coming for you.
Well, if you a random motherfucker, then my threshold is really low.
Yes.
But like
Yeah.
if you're a random motherfucker, my threshold's really, really low. But if you're my man's, like
But sometimes
yeah.
that
bro,
hurt more.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say probably, and it's fucked up. But I don't know how y'all operate. But I'm probably gonna say the meanest stuff to, because I'm only
Well, you're
arguing
gonna
with the
push that
people I
button.
love. I'm only
You're
gonna
going to push that button
I'm only gonna argue.
and get the reaction.
Well, it's not.
Well,
even,
no, I
'cause
see
it's
what you're
not-
saying.
It's not even trying to hurt someone. It's like, as far as like, all right, let's just say, you know, someone random talks shit to me online.
Yeah.
I might be like, haha, yeah, whatever, nigga, I'll smack the shit out you.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, my man's is trying to argue with me about some shit, and let's just say he don't know what the fuck he's talking about, or he's completely talking out his ass or whatever. I'm gonna tell him, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You are talking out your fucking ass, instead of, you know what I mean, just brushing
now
it
it's
off
coming
like
from a
whatever.
Right.
personal way.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
some jerk off online, I don't care about because it doesn't mean anything. Now, if it's coming from somebody who I gotta, it's a boy. Now I feel some
Yeah.
type of way.
Yeah.
Because now it's like I feel disrespected, and now I'm gonna, like you said, I'm gonna come at you with some volatile shit. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Well,
you
yeah,
just-
it always hurts more when it comes from like home base.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
like-
it should.
Mm-hmm.
It should, because you're putting you have a certain respect or whatever love for that person, so you're giving it validity, whatever they may say.
What I learned, there's so much grimy people in this world. There's so many people that will stab you in the back for money, for drugs. Like there's like I don't know. Me as a man, maybe at this age, I'm not gonna go talk to somebody's girl or do something like you know what I mean. Like that's just like it's just I don't know.
Well,
It's-
I'm gonna be
why-
honest.
but-
if you my man's girl, you basically a nigga to me.
Yeah,
I swear to
exactly.
God, you
Yeah,
just
exactly.
you are a
You're
body
a
in the room.
sister,
You're
yeah.
literally just a I don't
But
even notice you really.
Like I you want to do that like fucking behind the door. I hate that back door.
Sneaky
I don't give a
shit.
shit who you
Sneaky
are.
shit.
Sneaky shit. It's like, bro, I will fucking
Well, it's also
smash
like-
you into oblivion.
Well, not to like
That's-
bring it back to jail,
Ugh.
but it's also like a sneak thief. I hate
Yes,
a sneak thief.
yes, exactly.
If you're gonna rob me, rob me.
Put the gun to my head and shoot my ass. Don't do the fucking
Yeah,
tiptoe
Well, that's the-
behind the,
the
back
sneaky
and
shit.
pull it out of my back pocket while I'm
sneaky
sleeping.
shit. But that's when like a lot of quotes I've learned. Like when somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
Y'all never sneak stole before?
Man,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I do that shit at Dollar Tree
I've
sometimes.
definitely.
what? It's like a store
Well, nah. So I'm not
or to a
gonna.
person?
I'm not even gonna sit here. The way I grew up, we would steal from each other like as a joke,
Oh, okay.
and I brought that. But my problem is I brought that into my adulthood. Like, so like so when I was like, you know, in college and shit, like my like neighbor would like fucking get wasted and fall asleep like with his door wide ass open. So yo, I would fucking rob him.
You set
blo-
yourself up for
Bro,
that.
I would
one.
rob him blind. He'd be like, "Yo, where my PlayStation? Yo, where my laptop? I can't do work." Bro, I used to be like, "Oh man," I was like,
Shouldn't have got drunk.
I go like try to help him find it and shit.
Oh
and then-
shit! Steal
and
your
then-
shit and help you
and-
look
and-
for it.
but I would let him go through it and go crazy, wild out, be fucking sick, and they'd be like, "Nah, I'm just playing, bro. It's not."
So that's
Yeah, yeah,
different.
yeah.
That's different.
That's different. See, I was the type
That's
that
different.
I wanted to rob you because I wanted you to know that it was me. that robbed.
I respect it.
So
I
yeah, but
want
that's
you to
different.
know
Take
when
your
you-
to take somebody's shit
never robbed
and
before.
fuck around,
Right, no, but we're
fuck
talking-
around and
we're-
give it
we're-
back.
we're
But to
also-
take your shit and help you look for it and not give it
But
back.
also, I'm talking about
that's
these people
fucked
in the
up.
this fucked up world. I wasn't doing this to fucking Joe Schmo that worked
Right.
9 to 5. That person I wouldn't fuck with. But if you were in the fucking this sick little fucking drug game we
You
were
got
all
caught-
in,
you was
or
lacking.
whatever gangland we were in,
You was
then
lacking.
I don't give a fuck. You could come try to
Don't get
me.
caught sleeping.
Fucking bring it. But you want the boogeyman will come from you, and I will kick your fucking door in, and I will
But
come after you. And you do the same to me. I don't give a shit.
Well, that's where
It's
the whole
fair.
thing, like, karma's a real. Karma's a bitch, and she will come
Karma
visit
is,
you.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
karma is very real.
She will come visit
I'm
you.
not gonna lie. I used to, you know what? Talking about stealing, I just thought about it. Sidekicks.
Yo, remember sidekicks back in
I
the
wasn't
day?
around for that.
What?
I
Bro,
got locked up. I
You was
think.
locked up in a
Yeah, I got
sidekick.
locked
That
up
sucks.
in
You
a
missed a
sidekick.
great era.
I remember I
those
came
shits
out
was
by
cool.
the Blackberry
Yo,
with the
listen,
thing.
hold up.
Bro, you would be
I
able.
want to know this. What was your AIM screen name?
Oh,
I
I
had a
remember
few.
mine.
I
I
had a
remember
few.
mine.
I had I Am Skateboard B. I had Aunt Jackie with it. And what was the other one? So my original, like when I was like a kid, like a young 9-year-old, 10-year-old kid, Soul Calibur 136.
Mine was Skull Crusher 120.
So I got two. I got Conniva 6911.
Wait,
But I'll tell you what the Conniva's from, and you guys, I bet you remember that. And the other one was XX1 Infamous 1XX.
a lot of people did that XX shit,
Yeah.
especially
No, but you know
especially
what
in
the-
video games for like a
But
clan.
you know where it's from? Those two, it's from rap. Infamous Mob,
Okay.
and Conniva from D12.
Oh shit! Wow.
Wow.
I was crazy.
I do know, right? Conniva
I was
from
just
D12.
listening to.
You might be one of the only people that know, other people from D12
That's a
other than Eminem.
Yeah.
Like
That's
if
a fact.
people know Bizarre because
Bizarre,
he had the
No,
shower
no,
cap.
Conniva, Swifty.
Shout- rest in peace to
fucking
Proof, though.
Proof.
I was just listening to These Chicks Don't Even Know the
Yo, I
Name
heard
of
they're supposed
My
to be dropping
Band.
an album. I don't know how true it is, or it was just
Who?
a D12.
I'm not gonna lie. You can leave that shit. In the
Yo,
cupboard.
I
but
know,
matter of
Proof's
fact,
gone.
if they have Proof verses that's been in the vault,
Maybe.
it might be nice.
To see M
Because
bring it back.
I mean, when you think about it, Havoc just dropped the Mobb Deep album and had unreleased music from
I'm sure they
Prodigy
have so
on it.
much
It was
stuff.
fire. It felt like it was back in fucking early 2000s,
It's
or
infamous,
late
man.
90s. Yo, listen,
Drop a
I'm
gem
telling
on
you,
'em.
there's a joint called shit, I forgot.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie. Your era of rap was like wild because niggas would literally just say rape niggas with the broomstick.
Yo,
Like
alright.
that was just like
So there's a
Okay.
All right.
there's a Long Island rapper, right? He's from Stony Brook. His name was R.A. the Rugged Man, right? And
it's a wild name.
So listen, he's a white boy too.
Not surprised.
Nasty.
A nigga with the
Motherfucker's
name
nice
R.A.
on the
the
mic.
Rugged Man sounds like a Caucasian man. I'm just gonna
So
throw that out there.
yo, listen, he's really dope on the mic too. So he had a song with Biggie, and it was called Cunt Renaissance. And you want to talk about shit like that? He was talking about I eat your cunt out with spoons and shit like that. Like some of his bars were wild.
It's like Royce the 5'9" too.
He has a
Royce
song.
the 5'9".
He has a song called Smith Haven Mall where he talks about going to Smith Haven Mall and shooting up the mall and shit like that.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You just fucking reminded me. It would actually be insane if it was him. I don't know. When I was really, really young on Twitter, when I first got on Twitter, I beefed with some like lit rapper from Long Island. I don't know his name. It might have been because he was rapping about some shit like that. And I remember being like, and mind you, this, like I said, this is
This was like 01 that he put the song out.
Okay.
all right. I don't know who.
Or 03.
I don't know who bro was. I don't know who bro was, but long story short, one of my young bulls was going back and forth with him on Twitter. But like I listened to this nigga music and he was talking about like fucking murdering fucking pregnant women and doing crazy, like just doing crazy shit.
But
You know
that's
what I'm
like
saying?
that-
And I'm
another
motherfucker-
guy like that
yeah,
is
I'm
like
nigga,
Necro.
you rap about some crazy shit. No one gives a fuck about it.
Necro was like that too.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I mean, listen, Royce the 5'9" did it well.
Yo, Royce.
Eminem.
Yo, first
Eminem,
of all, that whole
First, I'm
slaughterhouse
talking about, like,
camp.
some shady LP.
That slaughterhouse camp was all bars.
Slaughterhouse or Bad Meets Evil. At Bad Meets Evil CD was fire.
But this is the thing though, like, and not everyone in Slaughterhouse rap like that. Joel Ortiz did not rap like that.
No, he did not.
You know what I mean? Like, I listen, and if you ask me, like, at that,
I'm a big Joe Button guy.
yeah, I was gonna say when it comes down to Slaughterhouse, I'm only really listening to Royce,
Button and Royce.
Royce and Button,
Crooked has some shit here and there.
I'm listening to Joel Ortiz, Royce, and
Yeah.
Button. You know what I mean? Of all those,
I like
people.
Joel Ortiz.
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? I be talking to people not from New York about Joe Budden and how good of a rapper he is, and people like look at me crazy.
Really?
Yo, bro.
Well,
so,
you
like,
know why though?
I put him in.
They either see him as the podcast Joe Budden, or they think of Pump It Up.
Yeah,
which is crazy to me because like
his catalog is
so
crazy.
yeah.
That whole
First
mood
off,
music
mood
shit.
music. I was just bumping in my car to come pick you up. Escape Route, Padded Room, Love. What was the other new one?
Love, I'm good.
Yeah, the Escape Route.
No Love Lost, Some Love Lost, All Love Lost.
Music Part 4.
Raging the Machine.
Raging the Machine
was fire.
Bro,
Shout out to Joe Budden.
He's in recovery too. I've been trying.
I met Joe Budden years ago. There was a spot in Smithtown.
He will not hit me back.
I fuck with Joe. Well, I like.
Shout out to DJ Who Kid. Thank you for keep liking my reels. I appreciate it, brother. Who Kid. I try hitting you up.
So there
Come
was
on,
there was
Come
a
on.
spot in Smithtown. We spoke about it when Mouth was on the podcast.
we gotta get him
It was
back
called. Yeah, matter of fact, he hit me up yesterday
Yeah,
talking
we gotta
about
get
him
him
wanting
on
to come
like
on
a-
because he has a new project dropping.
Yeah, get him
But it was called the Cop
Shout out to
Shop.
Mouth.
And it was a record
Cop
store.
Shop, yeah, Smithtown,
It was a
yeah.
record
Yeah,
store,
yeah, that
and
place is dope.
like anytime, like a lot of every Wu-Tang member was there. Anytime they dropped I met Ghostface in 05 when he dropped More Fish. I met him there. I met Joe Budden there when he dropped Padded or Escape Route.
Escape Route, yeah.
When he dropped Escape Route, I met him there. Or maybe it was Padded Room.
Halfway House is
Padded Room
another
was the
great
one that
Joe
he had.
Budden album.
He had the Prodigy disc on. Blood on
Oh
the
yeah.
Wall.
Oh,
That was
Blood
Padded
on the
Room.
Wall. Shit's fire. That gets me amped up.
Bro, but it's crazy when I've been talking to people from out of state, even people like my age. It's not even just like younger people. Like, so I was saying, like, I basically I said Joe Budden was a god tier barsmith.
Yes,
100%.
yes, yes.
And they looked at me like I was fucking
Now,
crazy.
Let me
I
ask
was
you
like,
guys,
what?
if you ever heard the ultimate Dumb Out by Joe Budden.
Yes.
Dude, he goes, I don't know.
Dumb
he's on
Out,
that
three,
song.
three
Even
sides
song.
to a story.
3 sides to four
whatever it
walls.
takes.
Yeah.
My favorite song
10
is
minutes?
The song he's talking to God. Save
Pray for me.
Hold on,
Pray,
Pray
for
for
me.
me.
Pray for me.
Pray
Pray
for
for
me.
me.
So then he
Where's
has
the song?
another one called Pray for Them.
I
Which
didn't
is
hear
the
that.
beginning on I think No Love Lost maybe,
Hold
but
on,
it's
where
like
is
the
it?
second part. But pray for me was
And No
dope.
Love Well, see,
And that was
No Love Lost
that
is
was
like one of my
equivalent-
favorite out. That Only Human song.
That was equivalent
Hold on.
to
Where's this?
pray,
it's on
pray,
New Music Part 2. Where is it?
Pray for me was a equivalent to Damien
Okay.
from DMX.
Okay.
How
Yeah.
DMX was like talking with the devil. It was kind of like a remix to that. But also another person from
My throat music.
another person from what do you call it? Jersey that's dope is Ransom.
Ransom.
I'm
Yeah,
not
people know about
too
Ransom.
familiar with Ransom.
Oh, bro, Ransom is dope.
Ransom's fire.
Sue
He was-
Surf just came home, I think.
Well, Surf is lit. Surf is well.
But Ransom, listen to Ransom, bro. Pain and Glory.
Yeah, Dumb Out it's on New Music Volume 2.
It's like the last song, I think.
It's this one right here.
he's not by himself. Is J Mills on this song too?
No,
No.
just him.
Oh, it's just
This
him?
is right here. We bring the fakeness. Blue pill, real in the matrix.
Don't get yourself copyrighted, brother.
Yeah.
Talking to facelift.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, Joe. But that shit had me so upset when.
That's like my.
I fuck with, like-
especially I'm like in a certain mood.
I'm not gonna say I listen to him on the regular, but he definitely has songs that I like
Yeah,
refer to.
they hit home.
Yeah.
They hit home because he.
Nigga, I'm not gonna lie. Pump It Up is fucking fire. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. He might
Pump,
hate that
pump,
fucking
pump
song.
it up.
Nigga, fuck that
You
shit.
know what's on that song? On that CD?
Pump It Up.
Calm down.
Calm Down was dope.
Calm down.
To his mom and shit.
Yeah,
And then he
And
had
those
another
are-
one. He
and
has
he-
another one called Mama Said that was
Yeah.
really dope.
I
But
thought-
what was it? Fast and the Furious kind of made Pump It Up kind of a big record
Yeah, I
too.
love when I love-
No. You got served, gang.
Facts.
I love when he
Come
was
on, that's
beefing with
what
Game. He
pump. That.
Dude, go ahead, boy.
that was the whole beef era too. That's when everybody was beefing and like it was fun. It wasn't this whole Kendrick Drake bullshit.
Nah,
Like,
relax. That was needed.
No, I know.
was
Listen,
needed.
I thought.
What do you
I
think
thought-
about Cole for staying out of that?
I thought
I
he was
call
a hoe.
him a
For,
bitch.
I thought he was a hoe for that.
think
Listen,
exactly.
Listen,
Thank you,
and
thank
hey,
you,
listen.
thank
I love J Cole's
No, I know,
music.
but I think
Well,
it was
I
love-
think, I, to be honest, I think J. Cole's on a tier above Drake.
As a barsmith, absolutely. What?
100%.
As
It's not even.
songs-
Listen, nigga. Do you know how many fucking bars? All right, as a rapper, as
Yeah.
a me who looks at it as not just like for the full songs. I'm looking at it as a barsmith.
Right.
There is hundreds of rappers that are better than Drake. It's bar-wise.
Oh,
yes,
100%.
his songs.
Listen, I
Songs-wise,
think bar-wise, I think one of the nicest is Redman.
I'm not gonna. If you ask me the best bar rapper, like pure rapper, like you throw a beat on, you tell a nigga to freestyle.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard King Los.
I've heard of King Los.
He is like, if you tell
I
him,
never really listened to him like that, but I know you're
Yo,
talking
there's a
listen,
dude
no,
from Jersey
I'ma
named
be
New
honest.
Jersey Devil.
don't waste your
Jersey
time.
Devil,
He's
yeah.
nice. He does beats. I thought.
Yeah,
No,
no,
so-
game, New Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
So it's
He was a DJ.
his name is New Jersey Twerk.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know what
New
you're talking
Jersey
about. I know
Devil
what you're
was
talking
the
about.
game.
I know
He
you're talking
fucking
about.
killed it.
So
On that flex shit.
I'm gonna say this: don't waste your time listening to his Spotify.
Okay.
Just go on
Go on
YouTube,
YouTube, I was just saying
type in
YouTube,
King
yeah.
Los freestyle.
Yo,
Every single freestyle, bro. I'm talking about.
Listen,
he
another-
is on a different level, like
There-
off the top. Like this is off the top shit. Because like I said, like pure rapper.
well, there's a difference between a rapper and an MC.
Let's look at where rap
Because
started.
Styles P's an MC.
Rap started
In
with
the Bronx.
brothers freestyling
Yes.
Right, over break beats.
over breaking beat. Yeah, exactly. So when
Shout out to Cool
when
Herc.
you want to strip it all down and look at the pure rap,
Who's the
of
first documented rapper, would you say?
I thought
Cool Herc?
Cool Herc, or it's not the Sugar Hill or
Grandmaster Flash?
Grandmaster Flat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I want to. Yeah.
I would say Grandmaster
Or Cool Herc.
I
one
mean,
of
not
the
for
two.
nothing. Like, and if you really think, nah, I was gonna really just do
What?
some shit. I was gonna say Michael Jackson through had some, rap. But like, you know what I
Well,
mean?
there were
Like,
people that kind of did that.
people
flow.
considered like people. It's funny because like you know that little part in we gonna terrorize y'all's neighborhoods in Thriller.
Yeah.
People consider that shit. I don't consider it a rap really, but
A rhyme.
people consider that shit a rap. I mean, it did rhyme, I guess, and like I don't know.
You ever see the thing when Michael Jackson had just
Well, speaking of Michael Jackson, he has a new fucking movie.
That shit's amazing.
Yeah?
It was amazing. I just wish that they would have put Janet and more Janet. in it.
Latoya and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
Latoya
God!
and shit,
I
yeah.
seen Latoya in person. I used to work for
She's
Dance with
bad?
the Stars.
She used to
No,
look bad.
She looks like
She used to be
something
fire.
like-
She got too much surgery.
so much surgery. She looked like.
It's
honestly,
kinda
I
like-
think Michael's face. I
it's
heard he
kinda
wore
like, what's his
prosthetics,
name?
Like, that wasn't his real face. His real face got burnt off in that.
Lionel
there's a
Richie.
guy who,
It's
man.
kind of like Lionel Richie now, bro.
Bro, she
looks
looks
crazy.
so disgustingly like I'm like, how do you have that much money? You get that shit play. It must be disease, like a sickness at that point.
Well, it's
Well,
also,
it
it's
is.
also
It
you
is
get
addiction. It is.
Yeah,
It's
It's
also
an
you
addiction.
get
It's
a
like me, like,
bad
I'm
fucking, you get a bad surgery, and then you just screw
Well, no,
up.
it's like listen, I'm a
But no,
steroid guy.
100%.
I'm never
Michael
happy
Jackson-
with my body.
Michael Jackson with all them surgeries right now. We could all have our bitch, your bitch, my bitch, and his bitch.
Oh, they're going for Michael.
They are all going to leave us immediately and go right to Michael. So I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't know.
Listen, Michael Jackson had a fucking Walmart shut down.
Nigga,
So he
Walmart
could-
hit the Super Bowl shut down.
Let's
Nigga,
talk
Just so he could go shopping like a normal person.
How he owned everybody's masters.
yeah, the
Oh,
Beatles,
bro, he
yeah.
was trying to buy
Eminem,
Marvel.
I heard he had Eminem's masters.
He had the Beatles.
Bro, why do you think they wanted him dead?
There was a.
Well, he was
there
trying to buy Marvel too.
There's a conspiracy that
I want to hear this.
Listen,
I
shout out.
love these conspiracies.
There was a conspiracy that Paul McCartney had
Oh, I
Paul
know about
McCartney
this.
felt some type of way about all of that.
Oh,
no,
because
no,
he
no,
called
no.
them, how much would you sell your masters for, or whatever, and then offered more.
You know what
and
the
next
best
day
part
he
about
had
Paul
him.
McCartney was?
McCartney.
He died. The real one. That's
McCartney's
not.
not. Oh.
Yes,
Here it
he died in a
goes.
car accident. There's a documentary on it. He died in a car accident, and I forget the name they call him, but there's little hints they put in on like interviews, and they stopped touring after that. They show you the before and after pictures. They call him a different name. I forget the name they call him. Like the actual like when they see him in public, they call him by his real name. So they did plastic surgery. They did like a lookalike. Found somebody. He died in a car accident. They show you the accident, the news article that he died, and then they retracted it the next day.
Really?
The real part, they died like when the Beatles first started blowing up. There's a whole documentary on it, and they
Wow.
show you, and they put stuff like there's stuff in the albums, like and like there's hidden things
So
throughout
you think?
everything.
So basically, what you're saying is Paul McCartney's Mossad. I'm just.
Hold on, watch. I'll look it up right now. What's his real name? Paul McCartney. He's not Paul McCartney.
Nah, that's crazy,
Oh,
man.
Paul
shit.
McCartney died.
So Spider Noir was okay.
I only watched half an episode. I can't really even give you a real.
I do know.
I gotta watch it.
do see that they have season 2 of X-Men '97 dropping July 1st.
I didn't watch season 1.
I saw it was actually pretty good.
I heard it was really good.
I saw a preview of it, and Deadpool is in season 2.
That's fire. That's, bro.
Whether it's Deadpool or Morph turning into Deadpool, but Deadpool is depicted.
The real guy's name is Billy Shears. He died. So real Paul McCarthy died in a tragic car accident in November of 1966. And then because Billy, when the rest of them see him, like there's been like they've been caught in cameras saying to him, "Hey, what's up, Billy?" Like when they meet up, like
really.
And then his wife divorced him because she said she found out a secret about him that was so devastating, the biggest lie anybody can ever do. That's why she divorced him.
First and foremost,
she signed NDA saying.
I mean, on one hand, I could see Beatles as such a iconic group. I could see a psyop like that.
Well, he died, and they just. What are you gonna do at that point?
You got to fill the hole.
You have to fill the hole. Like the music industry is so big. Like they had to fill the hole, and there's certain things that they put, and they call him Billy.
I saw some crazy shit too. I saw some shit with Nirvana with Kurt Cobain and David Grohl.
He got killed.
Well, so they said that David Grohl might have been behind that whole thing with And listen, shout out to David Grohl and the Foo Fighters, because I actually am a big fan of the fucking Foo Fighters. You know what I'm saying? My hero. Now, bro, I got another confession to make. I'm your fool. Come on now, nigga. What? Fuck it. What? Listen, I got
all my life I've been looking for something.
Come on. Yo, listen.
My God.
I got a playlist on my phone.
Do you?
King of the White Boy shit. I got it's an 8-hour, 9-hour playlist of all that type of shit. Fire.
Shit.
Nigga, when I worked at construction sites, let me tell you something. So when I first started working in the construction business, when I first started working in the electrical business, motherfuckers would, had to aux. One day it was my time to step up and take the aux. Nigga, I'm out here.
Do you got Journey on there too?
Probably. There's probably at least one Journey. So I'm not a big Journey fan though.
Nah, there's one song I like by them.
So I was like I said, it was my time to play music.
Your time to shine.
Nigga, I'm over here playing Gucci. I'm playing some fire shit.
Oh, I gotta ask you something. But
I'm playing Gucci.
Are you talking about Gucci being somebody else?
I had a feeling that was coming.
Yeah.
So but I'm playing Gucci, man. I'm playing fucking, whatever's fire.
Everybody's
Like
looking at you
whatever,
like this motherfucker.
bunch of older Caucasian men. They looking at me kind of crazy and like,
you switch it up.
One of the younger cats came up to me like, they're like, yo, bro, they not jacking this shit. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. This shit fire. But on the way home, we used to drive. We used to hop in a work van and drive all the way out to Southampton, like deep Southampton too. So I was thinking about it on the drive home, and I was like, you know what? I got something for these niggas. I got something for these white boys. I made the playlist KOWTB, King of the White Boy shit. KOWB.
That's actually, we should make a podcast.
So I had everything, every banger in that, every Caucasian banger I could ever think of in my life. So I put, like I said, I got Marilyn Manson. I got everything on that motherfucker. I got fucking everything. Ozzy, whatever you want, whatever you can, Led Zepp. Come on now. Okay. So, nigga, like I said, I fuck with that shit heavy. Yeah. But back to what I was saying with David Grohl. So apparently David Grohl's father was Courtney Love's father, like worked for Courtney Love's father, and then they worked for like Reagan, or like it trails back.
He got killed.
Something crazy. It trails back something. I just seen this shit this morning. This is why I'm not giving a good depiction of it.
I know Courtney Cox had. Listen, there was so much. There was two guys that walked in that killed him that day. There's so much shit that happened on that day.
Mm-hmm.
That
and mind you, he was sobering up.
Yes, he was.
And he was, all right, so boom. Courtney, it was David Grohl's father worked with Courtney Love's dad, which managed the Grateful Dead and helped Richard, and which also somehow worked with Richard Nixon. And then they was the one that was like doing all the bringing in the drugs and shit like that with the Grateful Dead.
Yep.
And Nirvana, Kurt Cobain I don't know if y'all remember, he had a shirt that said "Piss on the Grateful Dead."
Yes.
And he said, I want to piss on the Grateful Dead while I'm wearing my Piss on the Grateful Dead shirt. You know what I'm saying? Pissing on their graves or whatever. And like I said, things kind of rolled out how they rolled out. I'm not going to lie to you. Them niggas is old as fuck, still touring. Shout out to the Grateful Dead, too.
Yo,
That's
Grateful
fucking insane.
Dead, first of all,
I was never into that.
they
Riding that train.
So they were like the Deadheads, right? And they would follow these motherfuckers
heard about it,
around.
yes.
It was like a city on wheels.
Bro,
It's
show to
called,
show to show to show.
Satanic cult.
Dog, I went to the garden. That's what it was. So he was like exposing them for doing satanic rituals and shit.
They were all about satanic
Kurt
rituals.
Cobain
That's
was-
why I
yeah.
say fuck that.
Who's that? Who's the other people? The insane clown posse.
Oh my god,
Right?
Dude,
I want to
used
go to the
listen
gathering.
right?
I
What's
listen-
their shit? Womp womp.
Listen,
whoop, whoop,
I used
whoop,
to
whoop.
listen to their stuff when I remember as a kid. My cousins, our boy Bruce, shout out to him.
Juggalos.
He says I was listening to this shit, going, "What the fuck?" Hey, as a kid, going, "What
The
kind
music's
of satanic
ass.
shit?"
The music is
Yeah.
ass.
I love
Music is
when Eminem
ass, but the
ripped them
culture,
apart.
that culture
The
though,
culture is different.
fucking
Yeah,
lit.
You want to talk about fucking
That's the dick.
followers.
That's where you saw them dick sucking contests
Yeah.
in that.
shit.
Matter of fact, because we're coming up on time.
Yeah, we
But before we started
Wait,
the
hold
podcast.
on. Let me ask you about Gucci Man. What do you think about Gucci Man being cloned?
I don't-
think that's
I don't
Gucci
give
Man.
a
I'm
shit.
not gonna lie. I don't think so.
Why?
I just think that
Nah,
everyone.
I think he just switched up in
Yeah,
prison.
everyone can
He
just.
got healthy.
I think
He
that.
just don't, bro. He has his wife is his handler, bro. You know how much crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. My
following
girl is
to
my
that.
handler.
No, but
but you know what?
I'm gonna tell you the realest shit ever. No funny shit. Like if you knew me, like let's just say 10 years ago, and haven't seen me in 10 years, and I happen to go to jail and lose a lot of weight, and then you met me after
You're a
I got out
clone.
of jail, niggas is gonna be calling me a clone too because
No,
my shorty.
But you know
I'm not talking
what?
about weight loss. I'm
but-
talking about the way
his appearance is different, but you know what the problem is too when you're big into
gonna show you
conspiracies,
some guys.
you try
I'm
to
gonna show you
look for the conspiracy in something.
No, I don't give a shit about Gucci Man. I just happened to trail into this, and I went.
I
thought
saw
it
it
was bullshit
too.
too until I saw something. Shout out to Truth Is podcast. He really breaks it down. I went, oh shit. I had no fight in the game. I don't give a shit about if he is or not. But once I looked into it, I went because I know enough about it.
He
to be
did
like,
look different though.
No, I'm not talking about the different. Fuck the look. You could change the look. You could take juice, steroids. You could
Right.
get big, small, indifferent. I look totally different. I get, you know what I mean? It's his mannerisms, how he stopped talking. Who was his boy?
I mean, he also spent many years on drugs too. Like,
Yeah, but
Bro.
just the way
That's
just the way
true.
she talks for him and talks about him and how they send him away and all the drugs, the medication. It's almost like a Kanye West thing they do to him.
did you read? Well, Gucci Man's book is in here.
Well,
You
they
ever read
also
Gucci Man's
say
book?
No, I don't. No,
If you actually, it's a good read. It
there's
gives
also-
it gives a lot of insight on his background
what
and
happened to the
stuff
whole
like
Pooh
that.
Shiesty?
well, there's also like the Kanye thing that there's the clone Kanye and the real Kanye.
Listen, Eminem too. Eminem, I think
But
died.
hold up, I want to bring this up too. So before the podcast, right, when we were sitting out there in the little green room, right,
Oh, green room.
we had walked in on Ben talking about he was in a content house in Florida, correct?
Yeah.
Florida's
Go
got
ahead,
some wild
go
shit.
go ahead.
So-
Fill in the gaps.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
so long story short, like it's just like you know, it gets a little wild in the play. I'm not gonna. I don't know if I want to shout the name out. I don't want to fuck their shit up or whatever. With, you know, I mean, not for nothing. I'm pretty sure you can go on like you could subscribe to their shit and see like the wild shit they do.
And then go there and prescribe to it.
You can, you can subscribe and prescribe, yeah. So, but long story short, one day, me and a couple of homies was up there. We was smoking blunts, literally in our circle, minding our business. But we start to hear, "Suck that dick, suck that dick," and we turn around and we just see a bunch of people circle around, 2 women giving fellatio to 2 young men in the hot tub. And they was just going crazy. They was both like it was a suck off. They was having a dick sucking contest. They were chanting. The bitches started going faster and shit. It was great. I listen.
Good
listen,
for them, though. Shout out to y'all.
listen,
Y'all some
when I saw
troopers.
that shit, dog. When I saw that shit, so there was some people in my circle because it was like
Listen, that's
couple,
some good content.
There was a couple of females with us. Some of them were like, "Oh, this is fucking disgusting." I said, "Nigga, this is fucking lit. Suck that dick. Suck that dick." Fuck that. This is fucking
Oh,
jokes, nigga.
shit.
I'm gonna talk about this shit for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like what?
That's some
Oh
straight
shit,
Florida
man.
But I'm not gonna lie. Like I mean, and I've been there like probably like 4 or 5 times maybe. I've seen every time I go there, I see some new wild shit.
Listen,
like
the
you know what I
most
mean.
crazy-
It is redundant after a while, but like once you like, I will say like this for y'all. When you go for the first time, it's like, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I at? Like, it's crazy. It's a wild spot.
So it's to the point we're about to like sign off. We're about to get to that time.
Yeah.
I just want to shout out a couple brands. First one is Rise. All right.
Yep.
If you guys use promotion code Mayhem, you get 35% off. All right. The second one is called Rogue Energy. All right. You guys get 20% off, and the code for that is Mayhem09. The last one is Ocean Dust, which is like a clothing company with a whole. They got like comic books on, like the cover of comic books on shirts. They got Pokemon, anime, a whole
Real
bunch of
dope.
stuff. I ordered some clothes from there. We'll have them for next
Yes.
week, and the Rogue stuff will be here next week too.
Fire.
And that one is Mayhem, and you got like 10% off. So you'll see some of the clothing next week. So shout out to them. We'll probably do next week. I'm thinking we'll do, before we start the podcast, we'll do 3 separate like ads for them with the stuff.
Okay.
And then we'll just save it, and then we'll just put it into the podcast. Anyway, so you have your own podcast too, though.
Shout out Burn After Rolling podcast. Follow
Shout
us,
out.
burnafter.rolling on all platforms. Listen, we a bunch of real dudes. We like to talk about all kinds of shit, culture. We get into conspiracies here and there. We talk a lot of music. A lot of us have a musical background.
I would say it's a great podcast.
Yeah,
it's an easy watch too.
So what
It flows.
So I wanted to cultivate like a more of a chilling with the homies vibe.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
a barbershop without buzzers.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
I like to watch when I watch podcasts, I don't always listen. Do I like my Joe Rogans where like a bunch of information is being
Informational
spewed?
shit.
Yes. When I like it.
Yes.
Sometimes when I'm chilling, or if I'm doing work, or if I'm doing something that I can't necessarily have my brain open for,
Yeah, exactly.
I like to listen to motherfuckers debate about,
Whatever.
you know what I mean? If motherfuckers want to talk about 2 rappers beefing, they want to talk about, Stephon Diggs and Cardi B's love thing. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I
listen,
like
one
to,
thing.
you know what I mean?
Are you guys basketball fans? You guys seen the Knicks been winning a lot
Yeah,
lately?
the Knicks is lit right now.
So, like, shout out to the Knicks. Supposedly, it's because Danhausen uncursed them.
I heard about that.
I think all sports are rigged, but it's just me.
Hey, listen, if y'all cash app or send money to Project Mayhem podcast, I'll take a whole handful and eat it.
Oh shit!
I'll take a whole handful of the rise and
shit.
just eat
And I
that
will.
shit.
What's the other stuff we're getting? I'll dry scoop that.
Oh, yeah.
$100
Rogue Energy, it's actually... So we had the W one, but it tastes like crap.
W's also
You know
a
some
demonic
Jack and W?
entity.
So
we're
Rogue
also-
Energy,
Rogue Energy, we're all
reached
about.
out, and that one is... I get it on Monday, but from the reviews I've seen, people have actually liked it. As to where the other one, it was all negative. And then I tried it myself and didn't like it, so I was like, can't promote that.
Respect.
But yeah, the Rogue one I'll be having Monday. We're gonna have some shirts. Matter of fact, what size are you? I'm gonna order you a shirt too.
Like a 3X.
Got
4X,
you.
something
Got
like
you.
that.
Matter of fact, I sent you the website. Just pick one. Let me know.
Okay.
And then,
I appreciate that,
because
bro.
we get 20% off. So
That's fire. I
Yep.
appreciate that.
so what else was I gonna say? Oh, so something we ask everybody, right? And being that you like a lot of the same things we like, favorite DC superhero and villain.
I couldn't tell you.
Marvel then.
So I can tell you, DC superhero, Green Lantern, because he's black.
Okay, so it's John
straight up.
Stewart, Green Lantern.
Yep, just because he's black, literally. That's
Okay.
it. Favorite villain, I guess I say Lex Luthor because he's mad smart.
Okay.
Um,
Marvel.
Marvel, my favorite, Nightcrawler. Because he was
Okay.
basically a nigga before, you know what I mean? He was basically a nigga.
Yo,
You
I
know what I'm
wonder if
saying?
they're gonna make a live action
Yo,
Blue Marvel.
I'm going to be honest with y'all, and it's fucked up to say. A lot of my early favorites as a child was because they was black. I'm not going to hold you.
So when we get to Dragon Ball Z, are you gonna say Piccolo?
Nah, actually,
Go on.
I'm weird. I like
I like
Trunks. I like Trunks because
I like
Trunks was
Vegeta.
like punk rock kind of. Trunks
Yeah.
was like, he had that punk rock swag, that anti-establishment shit. You know what I mean? I kind of, He didn't. He wasn't even none of that.
A
But he
lot
just
of
had
it-
the look.
Something I will say about like
When my
Dragon
son
Ball's-
popped out with the ponytail, when my son matter of fact, what really made me fuck with Trunks when that motherfucker went Super Trunks, when he went Brolic, Super Brolic, the Super Saiyan 1.5, he was mad Brolic and that bitch ponytail, pow, popped out. I said, oh, nah, that's my son right there.
Something I'll say about Dragon Ball Z is like it's cool because a lot of Goku's adversaries become like friends at some point.
Yes.
You know, it started with Piccolo.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
And then Boo. Then the androids. Even Frieza in the tournaments, but Frieza still kind of got out.
Frieza a fuck boy, yeah. Frieza.
I thought it, when I was a kid, I thought it was a girl. You know?
Frieza racist. Frieza, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think I said this on my. Actually, I recently just said this on my podcast last week, I don't know. We was laughing about it. I know some conversation, but I said Frieza all first team all KKK.
What, the Ginyu Force?
No, Frieza himself.
Oh, okay.
His first team all clan. He's first team all clan. Listen, I'm the clan will usher Frieza right in. Talking about the monkeys.
A fucking fact. That's a fucking fact. Snapple apple fact. Yeah.
Now there's Black
wow.
Frieza. They got Black Frieza now. He's Golden Frieza now, Black Frieza.
So that's like Uncle Ruckus shit.
Yeah,
That's
he's
like
Uncle Ruckus,
nigga.
no relation.
Kamehameha.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. The Boondocks was one of those,
Boondocks
one
was
of the
great.
best shows. And Uncle Ruckus, the song he would sing,
Oh man, the shit with Jimmy Rebel.
yeah,
Come
man.
on, bro. That's the month. See, you gonna get me in the bag that I shouldn't be in on camera. When I get in this bag, I make my community upset, and I'd rather not do that.
That motherfucker said, Uncle Ruckus, no relation.
Nah, I love.
Yo, and the fact that what's her name did the voice for both of them was phenomenal. I forgot her name, man. Shit.
I don't think I told you my favorite Marvel villain.
Yes.
What's the
So like I guess we'll do it in a couple ways, like Avengers type villain, and then like an X-Men type villain.
Oh fuck, damn.
So
I
guess
mean, I
we
like
should go to-
Magneto.
So we should go to Avengers.
So
Hero
me personally, I like Magneto
too.
as the Avengers villain. I mean, not for nothing. If you
You
really
mean
look
X-Men?
at
X-Men.
if you look at if you look at Professor X and Magneto, that was like the two different struggles. That was basically like the comic book depiction of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You're right, and that's where they took it from, though.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
I like, and I do like the metal power. I like in the movie. Remember in the movie when he took the iron out of the girl's blood?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought that shit was super fucking fire. I always thought that was super hard. I mean, yeah.
So what about Avengers villain then?
I mean, I'm corny. I'm a power scale whore. So
And then
I do
Avengers hero after.
Thanos, and then Avengers hero. I mean, it's fucked up. I'm still gonna say Nightcrawler. That's my Kurt Wagner. That's my son right there. He was speaking the listen. First and foremost, Kurt Wagner was speaking the word, so I'm jacking him. You know what I mean? He was speaking
That's a
He was
fact.
speaking that
That's a
Bible talk.
fact.
You know what I mean? I'm
That's a fact.
jacking him. You know what
All
I mean?
right, so let me wrestling, right? WWE now favorite, and then like Attitude Era.
My favorite now is between Trick Williams and Obafemi.
Okay. Oba took down Brock.
Oba's dope as fuck. And then Attitude is The Rock and Shawn Michaels. I mean, it's The Rock, Stone Cold. I always say if you break down my swag, my personality, everything, the fiber of my being, it's Shawn Michaels, The Rock, and Stone Cold.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've been anti-establishment. I've been that nigga, and at the time, I love the bitches. So that was, you know what I mean? That was what literally my little three.
Who had the best entrance?
Song
or pyro?
Hey, all right. The best pyro is probably going to be between now Cody Rhodes or Batista. And the best entrance song, shout out to my boy Odyssey. Odyssey guy, I made a theme song for Odyssey, and that's the best. That is the best hip hop song in wrestling. Period. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, nigga. I'll put my theme song that I made for Odyssey over any rap. I'll put that shit over Mark Henry.
All right,
with that, we're over and out.
Yeah, let's go.
We're over and out. Thank you for
listen.
tuning in. See y'all next
Get out of
week.
this bitch, man. Holla, holla.